Welcome to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
I stayed up as late as I could last night.
You did?
Yes, I did.
The show was on.
Yeah, I made it till about 1. And it looked like Pennsylvania. What does Pennsylvania do? Count by hand? Michigan?
It took them fucking forever.
They're the worst, these states.
We're out of their time zone. Like, we're in the time zone. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. All the West Coast states are coming in. And Pennsylvania still isn't counted.
Well, the problem is those states, I mean, like California and New York.
Those are obvious.
Some of them are so, you can call them early. I think California, what time are the polls open? 7 a.m. there? By 8:15 a.m. they called it for Hillary.
Yeah.
So I think that you know that like those states are not going to become Republican, or Texas is probably not going to go Democrat.
It was funny watching the coverage last night because as Trump was kind of maintaining the lead in the electoral votes the whole time, like you had Hillary supporters going, well, they haven't announced California yet, right? There's a lot of votes in California. I go, California's kind of accounted for.
Yeah.
Like the assumption is that Hillary's going to win California. What's going on with your mic stand?
I don't know. What the fuck did they do with it? They were supposed to put one in that went higher. And now I'm sitting here, and it's bouncing, but it's up by my nose.
It won't go lower.
It won't go lower.
No.
Why do they do this?
Like you can bend the arm lower, but then it just springs back up.
It really does. It's got a real pep in its step.
Yeah, it goes bring and goes right back up.
Yeah, maybe they could fix this.
Well, that's Trump's America.
Certainly is.
You know what I mean?
It'll get fixed.
This is what yeah, exactly. Yep. We live in Trump's America now where things get fixed. I could not believe, there it is. It pops right back up. Now it's up by your eyebrows.
Can someone ask our engineer?
When you said that you wanted to stand sometimes, you meant that you also, now we should clarify today, sometimes you'd like to sit.
Yeah.
When you broadcast as well. It's all right, one thing at a time. You have a monitor there. Did you see that?
Thank you. That's nice.
It's small.
That's fine.
Okay.
Just to see calls in case there's anybody I find interesting or has pertinent information for the radio program.
So, yeah, I dozed off probably close to 2. I left the TV on and was kind of dozing in and out by the end of it. But when I woke up and I opened my eyes and finally switched the TV off, it said, I don't know what time it was, but it said that Donald Trump was the president-elect.
I didn't know
it for him.
Yeah, I just checked Twitter when I woke up.
Yeah.
I was weird. I was waking up in the middle of the night. Like I went to bed like 1 or whatever, and I was checking a text to the liaison I was engaged in.
So you were slightly distracted?
I was. Yeah, I didn't go. No, I just checked my phone once, and I didn't go to Twitter.
Yeah, I mean it was really surprising.
Yeah, it's pretty shocking. I mean, it's not shocking the way New York went. It's not shocking the way California. Those fucking swing states, as much as we bash politics and political. By the way, pollsters should hang yourselves.
All of them. All of them.
You dopes.
There wasn't one poll. It was so funny. I was watching a lot of Fox News last night, and Brit Hume was on the panel, Brit Hume is like the older guy who kind of looks like a horse. And Brit Hume is sitting there, and he's like, he starts at like whatever it was, probably 8 o'clock at night, and he's talking about some website where they gamble on the president, and he's like, the odds on this website are that Hillary Clinton is going to win, and it's 65% likely. And they're like, okay, Brit, that's fine. And like an hour later, he goes, oh, this is interesting. It's Hillary's only got a 55% chance on this website, and the rest of the panel's like, okay, Britt, like, why do you keep bringing up this stupid website? And Britt goes, oh, an hour later, he goes, oh, you're not going to believe this, but the position is swayed. Donald Trump now has 55% likely to win the election and blah, blah, blah. And they were literally like, Britt, what are you getting paid by this website? Why do you keep mentioning it? And then finally he goes, guys, this website is saying that Donald Trump has a 91% chance likelihood of winning this election. And they all kind of stopped and they're like, oh. It was so funny watching the media.
What was the New York Times? The New York Times are the ones who said that he had a 91% chance. And I don't know if was that the website he was talking about?
He was talking about some gambling website. Yeah,
okay.
I don't know if Britt has a side issue or whatever, but he wasn't talking about the New York Times. He was talking about some gambling thing. But I saw that thing that kept popping up throughout the night on like Twitter and stuff, that the New York Times had an active poll saying how likely was somebody. And you're right about the pollsters, because how can you start the night with Hillary Clinton? It's like it was something like 65% likely that Hillary Clinton was going to win, And then by, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock, 91% likely that Trump wins.
I'll tell you that because they didn't understand what people liked about Trump. They looked at all the things they hated about him, which was all fair, but they didn't realize that what people liked about him was, again, we've said it the whole time, he's a giant fuck you to the rest of them. That was the same appeal that Bernie had. It was just not one of them. That was what people liked about him, and that was one of the reasons that it's shocking that he won.
Yes.
But it's not necessarily shocking to me that he beat her.
Right. I was surprised. Obviously, I was wrong. Like, I predicted that Hillary would not only win, but it wouldn't be a long night.
I didn't predict Trump was going to win this. I thought that Hillary was going to win.
But I was also surprised at the amount of people that were sitting, watching, going, I don't understand. How could this happen? This wasn't supposed to. There was no possibility of. It was so, to me, it felt so egotistical
because it was
and self-centered that people thought that Donald Trump had absolutely no chance. I at no point thought he had no chance. I thought it was more likely that Hillary would win. But the fact that people looked at Donald Trump winning as a totally foreign concept that could never happen is exactly why he won.
Well, it was the arrogance of the press.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't. People just didn't understand what his appeal was.
Right.
They thought it was like, well, I like immigrants and I like all that stuff. A lot of people who voted for him liked a lot of the things that Hillary would stand for. They didn't hate. They just hated the fact that she was seen as establishment. Trump is not seen as establishment. It's a little nerve-wracking that he's got, I think, the House, too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like any one guy to have that much.
And the Senate.
And the Senate, yeah. I don't like it. I think this is since 1928, someone hasn't had that kind of, a Republican hasn't had that. I think Jimmy Carter had it in the 70s, though. I could be wrong about that.
But he's looked at as one of the great presidents of all time.
Yeah, he was. My dad loved him. Yeah. We had plenty of time home with my dad since he wasn't working.
My dad used to talk about the president all the time.
Oh,
Lots of free time. Lots of free time.
So it's a very interesting time.
But it's also, I think, people gave no credence to the fact that a lot of Americans did not want to have morality legislated. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of Americans didn't want to have their morality fed to them by politicians or by the media or by whatever it is. So not only was Donald Trump, nobody was talking about the fact that he was anti-establishment. They were just talking about how evil and bad and awful he was.
They were talking about the evil, bad, awful things he said.
Yes.
And people didn't give a shit.
And then I think what really did it was people started talking about Donald's supporters and just labeling them all. Well, Donald's supporters are racist. They're deplorables. They're all and the people who supported Donald were getting so heavily disrespected that group just grew and grew and grew.
Yeah, they were. It was really, really fun to watch people who were so sure of what was going to happen just become so completely disillusioned so fast. You know, the press really went out of their way, and it was a fuck you to them. It was a giant fuck you to the press telling people he said this terrible thing. It's the political correctness I think people were tired of.
Right.
People were tired of if you say something, you're deemed a racist. If you say something, you're deemed a sexist. And the whole 13-year-old girl rape charge, that was just bullshit.
Yes. I think it was a huge backlash.
They were very quick to demonize him. Like, oh, he might have raped a 13-year-old.
Right.
Like, the same people that were like ignoring the WikiLeaks stuff.
Right.
Were yapping about this one person who turned out to be was lying about him.
Yeah. And the fact that she was lying about it did not get the kind of coverage that it did when she first came out.
No, of course it didn't. And you know, I think there were some Bernie supporters we talked about before too, because they fucked Bernie.
Yes.
Out of this. They fucked Bernie out. Maybe he wouldn't have won anyway. He might not have won the nomination, but they fucked him.
They made sure he didn't win the nomination.
His own party, even though I know he's technically came in, but they worked against him.
Yes.
And they were just kind of cheating behind the scenes, and they got fucking caught. And then Dinah Brazil gets caught giving
Hillary questions
to Hillary. And it's like people are just like, this is exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, and it's like people take cheating so seriously, right? Like anybody that's been to college, they threaten to kick you out of college if they catch you cheating on one test. Like they act like cheating is the worst thing you could do if you have any knowledge of the answers, if you're copying somebody's paper. Plagiarism is the worst thing you can do. And then you find out that Hillary was definitely getting questions that were going to be asked of her at the debate. and nobody said a word. They were kind of like, the only thing that was said about it was, why are you guys making such a big deal out of this?
I wonder what the actual tipping point was for people. Like, what was the final... because I don't discuss who I voted for. I think that's a private decision.
Well, that's a secret, right?
Yeah, it's a secret.
Oh.
But I wonder what it was that finally happened in that last week, because it just seemed like people kind of were thinking of doing it, and then they weren't sure they were going to do it, and something happened, and I don't know what it is.
I think there's also, I think that the PC thing is big, and I think it's bigger than anybody realizes. And I think that there's, honestly, I think there's a lot of angry white people, white men, white women, that have been... The concept of white privilege has been so hammered into them, and the media and a lot of politicians and a lot of Hollywood types have made them feel guilty about the fact that they were born white, and a lot of Donald Trump supporters are a backlash against that.
Yeah, and it's also the language policing and the fact that every day it's somebody getting in trouble for something, and then he's saying some dumb shit, and he's just going, yeah, I said that, and he's not apologizing for it, and he seemed like somebody who wasn't groveling, and to me, that was part of his appeal early on, was that he didn't grovel
ever
when he said something people didn't like.
Yeah.
You know, you want honesty in politics, like him or hate him. People who hate him, I get why you hate him, that's fine. But, you know, at least you this is the same guy right now that a year ago announced. This is not like a different
That's 100%
guy.
Right.
Oh, no, he's talking differently. He was nicer, I think, in his... I didn't hear his speech. I only heard about a 10-second blurb of it. I'd love to hear some of that if we have any of it.
Oh, definitely, yeah. We'll play a little audio. And, I mean, the ultimate hypocrisy of the whole thing, Hillary did not make a concession speech. She called him. She did concede.
Yeah, but not the speech.
But she didn't make a speech at the end of the night.
And people who stood there all night.
Yeah, they stood there all night. I mean, the fact that a bunch of fucking whiny, college-age, white liberal kids were crying because Hillary lost was hilarious.
I did feel bad for her supporters. There was one shot of all these people sitting there, and I'm like, a lot of these people are scared, man. Like, and maybe they don't need to be, but I really felt bad for them.
Yeah.
You know, just sit there and they're like, oh, fuck.
Well, they bought it.
We're in trouble.
They bought the whole thing, hook, line, and sinker. This was what was going to happen, and then it just didn't. And there's not even there's no talking your way out of it.
Yeah.
Donald won significantly. He won almost all the swing states.
The drain the swamp, the idea of draining the swamp.
Yes, that was huge, I think.
And getting rid of people and just getting rid of these people who have become kind of entrenched in the system and doing the same thing the same way. I think that's very appealing to people. Now, will he do it? You know, I hope it's just not some fucking... I hope he's, just talking all abortion and shit just to keep the conservative base happy. He doesn't seem like somebody who gives a shit about abortion.
I can't imagine. And my hope...
You tell me he's never sent anyone down? He's probably made a few trips.
I think he's funded abortions.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a fucking bus with Trump on it. They would have fucking 30 models on it at a time. Going down for their vacuuming.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that I kind of hope is true is that he's not going to have a career in politics. Mike Stan is still just springing up.
Yeah, and Marsh is in here every morning.
Yeah, well, he's avoiding it. He doesn't want to have to deal with it. I think. What did he say when you talked to him?
He said he's coming.
Okay, from where?
He's taking care of something else.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The thing that what was I saying before that mic started springing up? There it is, jumping up into the sky. People just didn't. It's not that people didn't take Trump seriously. People didn't take the whole group seriously. They didn't take any Trump supporters seriously. And when you, as sort of the elite, the people with a voice, the people that are on television, the people that are celebrities, when you take a huge group of people in this country and just decide to dismiss them, not only is it going to strengthen them, but it's going to grow them.
People got bored hearing whether it's Springsteen or Lady Gaga say it's like people just got bored of hearing the same message.
Even Jay-Z.
From the same people, day in, day, we get it.
Yeah.
They just got tired of hearing it.
And they're like, Jay-Z, you used to sing about the fact that you sold crack. I thought you were a drug dealer gangster dude. And now you're saying oh, I'm with her?
Yeah.
That's what we're listening, and that's going to convince me?
Yeah.
Because the whole thing came across as not legit. The whole thing came across as more fabrication and just this bigger thing. You didn't believe any of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you believe. That's what I was going to say. Hopefully, most of what Trump said was said to get votes because he doesn't have a political career to worry about, meaning that once he gets to office, he doesn't have to do things to please Republicans because he's there. Like, there's no place else for him to go.
I wonder how they're going to handle this. It's going to be fun to watch the Republicans because, I mean, how old is he? 68?
Yeah, something like that.
So he'll be around for both terms if he stays healthy. I mean, he's old, though. He's not like he's, fucking 50 years old.
Right.
So are they going to be behind him just to kind of, or are they just working behind the scenes to undermine him?
Yeah.
So they can run somebody. Usually you don't run anybody against the incumbent.
Yeah, but usually you don't have Donald Trump as the president. Like there's no usually anymore.
Oh, he's 70. Okay.
You could still go. I mean, he's and he's also, he has gained some weight. I don't know if you've noticed that, but he is looking.
His hips are a little bigger.
He's looking a little.
His hips are a little bigger.
A little heavier in the lower half than he used to.
Yeah.
But he could easily be there till he's 78.
That's old, man. That's fucking old.
Yeah.
So Reagan, by the time he was 78, these guys fall apart fast. No matter how together they are, you see Reagan when he won, and then you see him by the end. That's it. That 8 years is a rough 8 years.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's. I mean, look, I was wrong about the election altogether, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's a one-term president.
Yeah.
The problem is, you could say I wouldn't be surprised if he's a one-term president. He's not supposed to be an any-term president. There's nothing to base anything on.
What is this? I'm curious as to what does this do to people in the way we see. What does this do to politicians in general? What does this do to the process? Does it do anything? Like, does anything change in the next couple of years?
It's got to.
Or do the way they approach it, do the way they talk to the public, do the way they discuss policy, do the way they handle those little verbal flubs change because this has happened and they kind of see that people are disgusted? Or do they keep doing the same thing that cost them the election and not learn from it?
I think it does a couple things. I think that it's going to remove some of the stigma around skeletons in the closet. You know what I mean? This is the beginning. The fact that we all have our histories recorded now, meaning everybody that ever runs for president is going to have some shit on YouTube or Twitter or whatever stupid things we do when we're young is now being recorded. So I think this is the beginning of that sort of gotcha, this is what you did when you were younger thing. I think that's going to go away.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think it is.
Eventually, maybe it will because everyone has so much dirt on some level, things that could humiliate you, that is retrievable information that maybe people will stop judging people as harshly on it.
And I think if you could say grab her by the pussy and then a month later win the election, that sort of spirit is there. Like, people don't care anymore because they're like, we've all got our shit. Everybody's got their shit. And every 2 weeks there's another story on the news about somebody who got caught doing something secretly because it's so easy to record everybody.
My problem with Trump is the I don't like the NRA. I've said that for you. I don't like the NRA.
Yeah.
He's very pro NRA.
And I think that's actually I think that's legit. I think he's legitimately pro NRA. I don't think he was just saying that. So I don't think that's going away.
No, and it resonated too because he was talking about Hillary Clinton has armed bodyguards. And all these people have armed bodyguards, and they're telling you that you shouldn't have gone. I mean, I get that too. Anthony was happy. I thought I watched some of his. I turned into a little of the compound, and it was him and Joe Foote, and Nick DiPaolo, and this comic Gino Bisconte, and it seemed like they were having quite a ball.
I mean, there's white college girls in the fetal position that were Hillary supporters. They were just showing a photo of a girl in the fetal position.
Well, they had any elections, though, aside from maybe Obama re-winning an election, a guy they liked, they've never had to take a defeat like this. And they've also, again, if you're 20 years old or you've been through a couple, but as a mindful young adult, this is your first one.
You don't understand.
They don't understand.
And the way this story was portrayed, Hillary was the good guy and Donald Trump was the bad guy.
And if he won, it was the end of the world.
Yes.
A lot of younger people are panicking because it's been told to them for the last year, it's fucking over if he wins. And it's not believe me, not as much as people think is going to change is going to change.
It's not the end of the world.
At all.
But I think that the abortion stuff, as I said before, I hate that he was such a stickler on that in the last debate.
I also don't like who he's going to put a real conservative guy in the Supreme Court.
Yeah, that's scary to me. And I really don't like the way he handled the Muslim thing, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, part of it I hated. Part of I liked him saying "fuck Syria," but I didn't like the way he handled that soldier's family.
Yeah, I like that he says Muslim extremism. I like that he calls them Islamic terrorists. I like that all that happens. And that's another backlash. Like, Obama was so far
So politically
on
correct,
the
yeah.
other side, he wouldn't even say there is a sect of the Muslim religion that is doing this. He wouldn't say that.
It felt like it was just kind of standing there blindly saying what's polite.
Right.
And ignoring what's happening. And at least it feels like he was saying, even if Trump did say a lot of dumb things, at least he was saying what was happening.
Yes.
And by the way, I wish people could see, can you read that on this? Could you see my call screen? It's very tiny.
Mars said Jim's not going to like this. It's too small. But
Well, he's right. It's not too small. Did you see how small it is?
No.
Do you want to take a look at how small it is?
Yeah.
Take a little gander.
All right, let me come over.
Take a quick look.
Let me take
how
a look.
small it is.
Let's see how small it is.
By the way, they said that all the write-ins for Teft what really tipped this thing.
Oh, it's very difficult to see.
It's an impossibility.
very difficult. You can see that we've got a lot of calls.
Yes.
But
we should take
you
a
can't-
couple. But I wanted to look and see who we might want to go to, and we
You can't see. Yeah.
How
we'll
you
take
feeling,
a couple
Travis?
in a minute.
I'm okay.
Okay, cool. You're a little quiet today.
Hey, you guys are talking.
I know, but I like to have you pepped up, and I felt like you're a little sad.
I'm just waiting to get the phone call about what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, I am, and we will discuss the fact that there are many jobs Travis could have.
A lot of stuff that Travis has options now, which he's never
Yes.
had before, and I don't know how he's going to handle it.
Yeah, it's kind of why I'm just like quiet because it's like, well, fuck this job. Like,
You don't want to. You don't want to blow the next job by saying
Yeah.
something stupid. Now I understand.
Right. I went to vote,
I'm a man of the people now.
and there was one.
I voted too.
Who'd you vote for?
It's secret.
Oh, it's a secret ballot. There was one, I don't remember even what it was for at this point, but somebody was running unopposed for something, and I don't like people who are running unopposed. I don't
No.
think that's right.
I don't either.
So I decided to do a write-in for Travis Teft.
I wish I would have. I didn't write Travis in on anything. I'm almost humiliated to say
You are?
I didn't write Travis into anything because I went so early in the morning I didn't think of it.
Right. It's not doing your job as an American.
I was tuckered out.
I'll bet you
I
were.
woke up early.
I bet you did.
90 minutes early to go and fucking be Victor Voter.
Yeah, by the way, there were no lines when I went to vote.
Oh, they
and,
weren't. Yeah, in the afternoon.
and I promise you that if I had to wait online to vote for any length of time, I mean anything over 5 to 10 minutes, I would not have voted. There is no way I would wait. People were waiting online for an hour and a half.
2 hours in some places. I saw down south they showed some of the, but at least it was warm where they were standing or tolerable. I think yesterday the fact that it was nice out might have helped.
Brought some people to the polls because it was sunny.
People who aren't going to stand there and get soaked or freeze. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to hear a little bit of Trump's speech? At
Yeah,
the
I
end
want
of
to
it?
hear some of it because I only heard a moment. Why didn't she concede last night, to her people? Was
Because-
what's the process of? What's the thought process of not doing that?
I think she's, quite frankly, I think she was humiliated and she didn't quite know how to handle it. I do not think that she ever in a million years thought that this would happen. She sent Podesta out there to talk to the people and said, "We're not done. This isn't over."
It is over.
But it was over, and
But
that
it's
was
over.
it was before the election was called that he went out there. But it was over. I'm sure that she'll speak today. But the fact that so much was made about Donald Trump saying, "I don't know if I'll accept the results," and people said, "Well, that puts all of democracy into question." Hillary did concede. She did call him and
Yeah.
concede the election, but she didn't do a speech for the people that were fucking sitting there in the Jacob Javits Center all night long.
Yeah, hours
crying
and hours.
laying in the fetal position.
I agree. I think it was humiliation because, like, literally, like 30 minutes after she, had Podesta go out there and say go home,
Yeah.
she called Trump and conceded. 30 minutes.
That
like,
really is-
you knew that you were going to call 30 minutes before.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
terrible.
Definitely.
That's terrible to not go out and talk to the people who've been sitting there all night for you, and they were her hardcore supporters.
She was humiliated. She didn't have anything. She wasn't ready for
They
this.
said she prepared 2 speeches. She seems like she knew that could. She's lost before, so she's not a dope.
I don't think she was ready for it, though.
No, like
Like,
she's lost before, but this is humiliating. Do you know how much this country must hate her to elect him?
Yeah.
That's
You
a great
know?
point. If it was a likable Democrat, but a part
And they lost the Senate and the House, and there was no chicanery. Like, this is people who are like, fuck Hillary Clinton, fuck Barack Obama, we need something different. I'm going Republican across the board.
I don't even know. Is it fuck Obama? Like, I guess it
Absolutely.
is.
Yeah, there's a lot of
I guess maybe
Absolutely.
I'm biased because I really like Obama, but it's I guess it is fuck him. Yeah.
100%. And this,
And all those people that called in, by the way, complained. Remember the healthcare where I was just telling them to get cheaper health care, which is actually pretty good advice.
It's absolutely a fuck
lot of those
Obama
people.
because, like, I mean, I don't know the exact amount of states, but there are a lot of states that
There's
Obama
50.
carry. I didn't mean total.
He's right, Travis. And you're going to need to know that in one of your new jobs, I'm sure.
It's true. I'm going to fail miserably.
They're going to play this audio. He doesn't know how many states there are. Deft.
But there's a lot of states that he carried the last 2 elections that Trump won. So it's absolutely a fuck you.
Yeah.
Obama.
Right. I mean, this absolutely, to me, is destructive to Obama's legacy. Like, when we look back on Obama, we will not look back on a guy who inherited a country from a shit president. He came in as like, this is our guy that we have hope in, who's inheriting the country from a shit president, George W. Bush. That was the narrative. He's leaving kind of in disgrace at the fact that this happened. The unthinkable to the country happened, and it doesn't happen if people like who the president is.
And all those people who called up that day talking about, like, yeah, my health insurance sucks. The rates just went up. By the way, this was a bad time for her, for the fucking rates to go up. Because then people see their health care going through the roof. They're like, fuck you.
Yeah, and she can't sit there. She said she was going to change it, but she can't sit there and say it's a failure.
This is how much people dislike Hillary Clinton, and I guess it's only a small percentage because it wasn't like a fucking Walter Mondale, Geraldine Ferraro 49-1 landslide, but they dislike her so much. They're rallying around a billionaire who didn't show his taxes and probably hasn't paid federal tax in 20 years. They're going, that's our guy. He gets us.
He's transparent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear some of the speech. Yeah,
This is the guy. Yeah. Hillary Clinton is Illuminati. We need somebody who's just like us. Oh, the real estate mogul.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
He gets the average Joe.
Yeah.
What do I know? I mean, I went out there, I cast my vote. I'm still on the job site. I don't know nothing. I've worked for him. Let's hear a little bit of the speech from the beginning. We don't have to hear the whole thing, just some of it.
Yeah, go for it, Adrian.
Donald Trump is going to speak.
By the way, I'm not thrilled to have Melania as the first lady.
Why not?
I don't think her speeches are going to be very good.
She's smoking.
She's hot, yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Hey, pause on that for a second. Michelle Obama's probably just sitting there thinking, if this fucking bitch could deliver a speech the way I can deliver a speech, we wouldn't be in this problem.
You know, absolutely true. I mean, part of it is Hillary does not seem like you can connect with her because she just seems insincere. And maybe she's not insincere. Maybe she's just, when she speaks, that's how she does it. But she seems insincere. It comes off as terribly insincere.
Of course she's insincere. She takes part in satanic rituals. I've read it. Spirit cooking.
That is true.
You know,
The devil couldn't help her.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. But Michelle Obama was like, this whole time, Michelle Obama was looked at as having every time, the whole election cycle, nobody said a word about anything Hillary Clinton said the way they said it about what Michelle Obama was doing.
Yeah.
All right, let's listen to Donald.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Complicated business. Complicated. Thank you very much. I've just received a call from Secretary Clinton.
You think he liked getting that phone call?
Oh, boy. I bet he kept checking his phone like I do when I'm trying to get laid. Checking his cell.
You think he made her wait?
Oh, yeah, it was at least 3 rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did not pick it up right away. He saw HC on the caller ID, and he was like, you know what, let's let this ring for a couple minutes.
No, there was no H. It was just a C. That's how he has her on his phone. And he answered it. He went, hello? And she's like, Mr. President. And he's like, who is this? I guarantee he fucked with her a little bit. No, you know what it is? He got a call. He was talking to his wife, and they're like, it's Hillary Clinton. Don't interrupt me, cunt!
Hillary, great to hear from you. What can I do for you this fine evening? What brings you to my telephone?
And she's like, look, I just want you to know I'm very happy for you.
If I want my prick pulled, I'll do it myself.
Go ahead.
Us on our victory. And I congratulated her and her family on a very, very hard-fought campaign. I mean, she fought very hard. Hillary has worked very long and very hard over a long period of time. and we owe her a major debt of gratitude for her service to our country. I mean that very sincerely. Now it's time for America to bind the wounds of division. Have to get together. To all Republicans and Democrats.
But can you pause real quick? This is one thing you have to find enjoyable about him. Like, presidents talk a certain way, but he's so not used to being like a true politician that he has to clarify. Like a president would say, we have to bind the wounds of division, but he went to get together. Like,
right.
He's got to explain shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because, the Republicans, the Democrats, all of us.
We're split now. We can't be split later. He's just he's not good at making flowery speeches.
Because he's still doing the...
Mark's just walking by. Mark just walked by the window and looked in.
He's coming in.
No, I had to wave him in. Watch,
his microphone. Look.
Let's do this. Can we do this?
How do we do it? Let's see.
It's in here.
Yeah, I know, but that's going to always bounce like that.
But it never did before.
It did.
It did?
It did.
Oh, I see.
If we move that.
He's changing the other arm.
Okay, thank you, boss. That's it. Thanks, buddy.
Perfect.
All good. Yeah, wonderful.
That was easy.
Thank you. That was it. That was literally, I was a fucking girl with the mustard jar, and the man walked in and opened it.
You just gotta. Hey, Jimmy, should I put a little muscle into it? Well, I thought so. Oh no, that was it. Yep,
Yeah,
that was the
apparently,
problem.
little elbow grease. That was humiliating.
No, there's a problem with the jar. It won't. Oh, okay. No. All right. No,
I
that's
can't
good.
even come out and address my followers. I'm humiliated. God damn it.
Do you have a concession speech that you'd like to give to Mars, or is that gonna have to
I'd
wait
like
till
to
tomorrow?
apologize for saying Mars's name with a sneer, like I was describing shit. Because I didn't say where's Mars. I was like, where's Mars? My apologies. I humbly apologize to Mars for me not knowing the way a man should do, just to unscrew this and then screw it back in after lowering.
Plus, he knew. Mars knew the whole time. There's Dan Rather.
Oh, let's wave to Dan Rather.
Walking in. Hey, Dan.
Come
He
on,
didn't-
pay attention, God damn it! I'll fuck you up the butt. Sorry, folks. I'm just yelling at a media icon. I'm gonna fuck you up the butt.
Oh man, Trump's America has really changed Jimmy.
Absolutely. Get in here, Buster. Unzip.
Just wants to fuck icons up the butt now.
I wish we could get Dan Rather in here. I'd love to hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
Go grab Dan Rather.
He's got to do his own show.
Fuck his show.
Nobody
I want his
listens.
ass bent over.
Okay.
I'd love to hear what he says, though.
Well, he was going to come do the show, but he heard you wanted to fuck him up the butt.
That was why he was going to come do the show. By the way, the door was open. I was yelling at Dan Rather, and he waved me off like it was a joke. It's not a joke.
I liked it when Mars came in to fix your deal. He was like, all right, let's see. Can we just do this? And he was speaking to you like a child.
Yes,
Like,
he was.
Yeah, he knew exactly what the
He was
problem
speaking to me like I was his daughter.
Yeah.
Like, can we just try this, honey? And I was like, all right, but it's not gonna. And it did.
Adrian,
God damn it.
I hope you were taking notes. Next time Jim does that, you instead of having to sit there for 30 minutes and wait for all of us in the room, just wait for Mars to come in.
Well, I looked at this.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, there's no way it's this.
And that's what you said too. You're like, Mars, it's in there. It's not in that joint.
I thought it was a different spring. And it turns out
Were you right or wrong?
I was an asshole. I couldn't have been wronger.
You're in a camp with the mainstream media now.
And I'm telling you, people, I keep saying the same thing, but a lot of it really was that. Because people are like, how could you elect a guy like that?
Yep.
People just hate the press. They hate the people that have been running things. It's not even the policy of the people, because the Republicans are the same. They told the Republicans to go fuck themselves, too.
Yes. And I
Not
mean,
just Democrats.
and I was sitting there, and as I said, there's a lot of stuff about Trump that I don't agree with, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, this could get weird.
I will
This
be able
could
to get married for
scary.
8 years. Get it?
But a rush of joy coursed through my body.
When you felt those hands on your hips?
What hands on
I'm speculating. Go ahead, apologize.
You want to Dan Rather me?
You bet I do. I don't want to, but I want somebody to. Why would you feel a rush of joy?
When I watched as every channel, and there was no bias on it, every channel, Fox News, CNN, NBC, CBS, all of them were flabbergasted that this was happening. None of them could tell. There was this great moment, I think it was on Fox News too, where the anchors were all around and they go, this map, because they follow the map state by state for who's winning what, and they go, this map is not following any pattern that it's supposed to. And they realize, they go, what's happening with this map is just what Donald Trump said he was going to do. and they didn't know how to handle it because it wasn't. It was like Travis said. Some of them were Obama states. He went in and he took a couple blue states.
I thought that the Fox handled it pretty well. Like I watched a lot. I like Megyn Kelly.
I do too.
And Greg Gutfeld is brilliant. He really is fucking brilliant little fella.
Night.
But he said something about how it's about culture and it's about people being tired of a certain culture and being told by celebrity that what you like is stupid or whatever.
Yes.
And he had a really smart point about that. But it really, I would turn to MSNBC and they would just, God bless them. They were like, and if Michigan goes and if Trump dies, there's still a chance. I mean, they hung on as long as
just
they could.
fucking poking that board. Well, what if we do this state and that state and this state?
Yeah. So what if Puerto Rico is suddenly allowed to,
CNN was doing that all night. Their stupid fucking new toy that they had.
CNN was my favorite because at one point I'm watching CNN and they go, this is what they were like, okay, well, if Trump wins Michigan, he'll have his 270. But if Hillary wins every state left, then she'll have 270.
Did he get Michigan or no?
I believe he did.
He did get Michigan. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 48-47.
Oh, right now they're saying it's still too close.
Is that a
to
swing
call,
state?
But Michigan is a swing state.
Fucking Christ. I mean, there's something to it. Like with Ohio, Florida, they really are that close. Like every state, I mean, it's pretty much 48-47, 49-47. Very, very close.
Yeah. Well, because it's divided up by county. Like there are counties that are, or cities or whatever it is, that are usually liberal or conservative leaning.
And there's only
it's not statewide.
Only 2 states allow their electoral votes to be split. Why doesn't every state do that? Like, why can't you split the?
Complicated.
Doesn't that seem like more fair, though?
I don't know. You know what else I didn't know that I learned last night?
What you
that
learn?
you're supposed to put it in the front of a girl, not in the back
of a boy. Election night was eye-opening for me.
Right.
That Oregon votes by mail.
I thought I was just about to say that they kind of laughed when they said it's the only state that votes by mail.
I know that.
Fucking stop it, Oregon.
I know.
Even Portland? They gonna vote by mail?
Well, yeah, Portland's not a state.
No, but it's in Oregon.
He's saying it's a big enough city.
Right.
Yeah, that you would think that Portland, Oregon would have the technology that they're not fucking licking a stamp to vote.
Oh, wait, mate. Does the entire state have to vote by mail, or is that an option for a lot of the states?
You don't actually have to vote legally.
No, but I mean, is that the only way they? I mean, let me rephrase.
I mean, that's what Megyn Kelly said. Oregon is the only state that votes entirely by mail.
Oh, entirely by mail. Wow.
Crazy.
Well, that means the women aren't allowed to vote.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, Norton.
It's not a technology thing. I mean, like New York doesn't have electronic voting. You know, I went in yesterday. I bubbled in my ballot.
Felt tip pen.
Yeah, and then I scanned it in.
I went into my polling place yesterday, and. First of all, I think it's awful that New York still uses fucking paper and felt tip pens.
Who'd you vote for?
It's a secret.
Yeah, it is a secret.
It's actually
by the way, I wonder if they do
ballot.
that because you can always recount them. Electronic things might be easier to manipulate. Then again, these things can be thrown out.
You just said electronic things.
Electronic things. That's what happens with a guy when you talk real fast, you think real fast, bing, boom, you're all over the place. Electronically, things can be manipulated maybe a little easier, but these can also be thrown out. So.
I'll tell you what was really a secret. The fact, the gender of the person that handed me my ballot. I got handed a ballot by this older black woman. She's a very big, fat, older black woman.
That's very, very racist. And
Not
that's
anymore.
also body shaming.
No, it's Trump's America.
It's body shaming and racist. Well, welcome to the new show.
Yeah, well, maybe till January. But not anymore.
You got to hang on till January 1st, then it's okay.
Yeah, then it's fine. But this woman had a mustache that would rival John Waters. Like, it looked groomed. It was so strange. I couldn't take my eyes off it. It was this gray and black, thick, like well grown in, but trimmed down and thin mustache.
I've seen that on a lot of women, and when you see a guy with them, it's like, did she always have that?
Yeah.
Or is that like a medical condition, or is she taking medicine, or just when you get old it happens? But you always wonder why the husband doesn't say, look, this thing has to go.
At what point do you decide to stop waxing your lips and just styling your facial hair?
Just even if you have to shave it, even though that comes in rougher and it's uncomfortable, at least we can't see it from across the room.
Get the fuck rid of it.
Fix it.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure it changed how I voted, quite frankly. Let's hear a little more of Donald Trump's speech, and then we'll
President
go to calls.
Trump. President-elect Trump.
President-elect. That's so fucking crazy. And you know what? This is so. One of the main reasons I think that President-elect Trump is the president-elect is because of celebrity culture, and people are tired of fucking Katy Perry, like we discussed. Katy Perry and Jay-Z telling them who to vote for. They don't give a fuck, and the more morality is pushed on them by people like Katy Perry, and even, everybody.
Well, the problem is the conservatives also will push morality on you, but Trump just doesn't feel like a regular conservative. That's what Ted Cruz would have been. You know what it is? They're all talking to young people. Katy Perry, Jay-Z. They're not talking to 40-year-olds. They're probably trying to get like a bunch of college kids or inner city kids to go out and vote who might not vote. That's more what they're trying to do.
They're trying to do that, but it's having an adverse effect because all the older people that see it are fucking turned off by it.
They're annoyed by it. But again, the Republicans are no better. They do nothing but fucking morality police, pornography, and the lie. They're the worst.
I trust Chachi.
I do think that the fact that Chachi was the big celebrity, but you know what I mean. So it's like he just doesn't feel like a typical conservative either.
And the real fucking spin on this thing is that Donald Trump is the biggest reality celebrity there is. We got so tired of listening to celebrities tell us who to vote for that we voted in a celebrity.
He humiliated. Now she's humiliated, but so is his entire party. His entire party was humiliated.
The whole system, the media, the political system, everything, the whole deal is humiliated.
This happens to be the guy who people like, maybe he can actually get it done, who's just not one of them. If there was another option, people may have taken the other option. But boy, did Bernie get fucked.
He got fucked.
He got fucked.
And he's probably sitting back being like, I fucking told you so.
You know, he may have lost the election. If he had won the nomination, he may have never gotten it. But it was just really, truly unfair the way that fucking they were working against him behind. That was just totally unfair.
I can't wait till Trump rolls into the White House with his Memphis Mafia. Like, he really does roll around like Elvis, except his Memphis Mafia is Chris Christie and Rudy Giuliani and Ben Carson and all the guys that had his back. Do you know how much Giuliani's ass kissing is going to pay off now? Yeah. He's the number one. Giuliani is very close to Colonel Parker.
So what does he get? What do you think he gets? And Chris Christie will get something. Does he become?
He'll get something.
What does he become?
I don't know, but he gets free access to that White House kitchen. That's for sure.
You know he does.
Oh yeah, he does.
Health czar. Yeah, a little bit more of. Wait, they're saying what?
Giuliani may end up Attorney General.
Attorney General. Giuliani. Dude.
Oh, Rudy.
Giuliani's going to get a nice spot. He was the one guy who, when Donald Trump was running around bragging about all the pussies he was grabbing, Giuliani, that Sunday, went on every single talk show there is. Like, all of them. They all had somebody from Trump's campaign booked, and they canceled all of them and replaced him with Giuliani. So Giuliani went on CBS and then NBC and then all the cable channels. All the Sunday morning news shows he did. And he defended Trump the day after Pussy Grab Gate.
Yeah, he did. And but although Rudy's a little phony, too, because he wouldn't have done that if it was somebody else.
Of course he wouldn't have done it if it was somebody else. But he's in the Trump Memphis Mafia.
He certainly is.
And those guys will defend Trump. And by the way, Chris Christie, the whole Bridgegate thing, because recently they were saying that there may be new charges for the stuff he did with the bridge and holding up traffic.
Right.
Guess what? He's not going to have to... Nothing. Nothing's happening to Chris Christie. You know why? The Memphis Mafia is protected.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if Trump will be able to do anything about that.
Oh, yeah, he will. You kidding me? He's got his fucking... His House, his Senate, his Memphis Mafia. He's good, dude. He's good. He's going to control everything.
So I wonder now, if Don Jr. ever comes back in, I wonder what kind of security he has. I wonder if the whole family...
He's the first boy now, right?
No, well,
isn't that what you...
There's Eric Trump, there's Barron. I mean, he's got a bunch of kids.
Yeah, but Don Jr., he's the oldest one. He's the first boy.
Oh, he is the oldest, you're right.
Did you see that photo of him sitting on that big chair?
Don Jr.?
In the family photo?
No.
Oh, there's a hilarious, like, Trump family photo where everybody's, like, sitting and standing, and he is sitting on... Yeah, right down, all the way to the right.
Wow.
He's taking a shit.
But like his feet don't even like touch the ground.
When is that from?
It's from just one of their like...
It says I'm a big boy next to it. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. By the way, I just got a good text from Dr. Steve, who's a smart guy. And he said Biden would have won. They ran the wrong candidate.
Absolutely Biden would have won.
Biden very well may have beaten him. What's that?
I think Biden would.
Biden would have won by a landslide.
Well, Biden didn't want to win. There was son died. I think they wanted him, but he didn't want to.
I'll tell you, Biden, I think, realized...
Biden is time? I mean, just to be funny?
That's not funny. Biden, I think, realized halfway through the election that he should have run. Biden, I think, when they were first announcing, but I think right around the time of the... we were talking about it when Hillary was sick.
Yeah.
When she had to bow out for whatever she had.
When they had the video of her falling over.
Yeah, when they had that video of Hillary falling over, I think that's the moment when Biden was like, I could jump in this thing. Because if he had jumped in that moment, he would have won the election by a landslide.
Because he's a much more engaging speaker when he talks.
Yeah.
There was something he did recently, maybe it was last year, where he just started talking about his son dying or his family in that car accident. And they said it was off the cuff and it wasn't part of his planned speech, but it was just fucking mesmerizing. Like, you're like, this guy is really a captivating guy.
Plus,
because he seems genuine. He doesn't seem fake. He doesn't seem like he's trying to sell you anything.
Plus, he still fucks. People like that. He still fucks. You know what I mean? He's still a virile man. He
likes ice cream.
Yeah, he eats ice cream. He fucks women. Like, people like that in a president.
He whispers to 12-year-olds, which is a little creepy. But
it's okay. It's okay.
Get Dan Rather in here.
It's fine. It's charming. What are you going to do to him?
Busy.
Fuck his butt.
All right, let's play a little more of Trump's speech.
I say it is time for us to come together as one united people. It's time.
I love that he still kind of ad-libs.
I pledge to every citizen of our land that I will be president for all Americans, and this is so important to me.
Yeah, he does kind of just go off script a little bit.
He does. I like that.
Not to support me in the past, of which there were a few people. I'm reaching out to you for your guidance and your help so that we can work together and unify our great country.
He's being the bigger man.
Yeah, but
it's said from the beginning.
It's easy when you win.
Ours was not a campaign, but rather an incredible and great movement made up of millions of hardworking men and women who love their country and want a better, brighter future for themselves and for their family.
Boom.
It's a movement comprised of Americans from all races, religions, backgrounds, and beliefs.
I don't know if it's all. Some, but not all.
I bet it said most. He originally wrote most, and then he just decided to some.
They changed it up. There's this great photo of the Trumps watching the results come in, and stupid fucking black sheep of the family, Eric Trump. I tweeted it out, Adrian. If you, just staring at the camera lens. Everybody else is looking at the TV, and dumb Eric is staring and smiling.
No one creepier.
Look at him fucking mugging for the camera. Look at Eric.
Well,
Eric.
He's no. Trump is looking. Isn't Trump looking into the camera?
No,
that's not a good picture of Eric.
Trump's looking at the TV. Everybody's looking at the TV, and stupid Eric is looking.
It's not a good photo of Eric. It's not a good photo.
Just looking like a big doofus.
And the way, it's, yeah, all right. Pence, I'm not a huge fan of. That was a big sticking point for me.
No,
He's
me
too
neither.
religious.
He's very religious.
And that kind of irritates me.
There's a lot of that. That's probably the scariest part of this, is that Trump, in order to win, surrounded himself with a lot of very conservative people, and that may not end up being a great thing.
God, I wish I was dating Trump's daughter.
Ivanka, oh my God.
You know how embarrassed by my act I'd be?
You think so?
I'll pay you to say nothing for 4 years. How much do you make a year? I'll pay you to be quiet.
I can't believe there's any shared DNA between Ivanka Trump and Eric Trump.
You don't like Eric Trump? He's handsome. Big, tall guy.
Eric Trump is handsome?
Sure he is.
Natural smile.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Looking at Ivanka Trump and Eric Trump is like a sequel to the movie Twins.
Melania,
and I'll give you one guess who the shit... You telling me I'm the shit left over?
Melania reminds me of a girl I dated.
What?
Right, she does.
What girl?
This fucking girl I dated looks exactly like her with the blue shirt, the pearl necklace there. Looks exactly like that.
That's not Melania.
Oh, who is that?
That's a larger woman.
Oh, sorry, that's Chip Fattison. Sorry. Pence's wife. Sorry.
That's Pence's wife. Yeah, that's not.
So I thought it was Melania.
That's not Melania.
Oh, my mistake.
Oh, don't you love to? Trump and Pence are such alpha males, but Trump's got to love bringing Melania into a room when Pence's wife is in the room. Just a reminder.
Fucking Pence is married to fucking Edie McClure from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. You're fucked.
Oh, boy.
Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble. Oh, Murray, you're a stitch. Could be the funniest line in the whole movie. You're a stitch.
Let's go to the calls, huh? 866-969-1969. Let's get a pulse on what America is thinking. Let's go to Patrick in New York. Patrick, welcome to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Patty cakes.
Thanks, Jimmy. Yeah, man, the best thing is that the whole media, the whole time, this wasn't something that was a shocker. I mean, Trump was drawing 20,000 people at all his events.
That's so funny, dude. Trump and his people, and that the blonde woman that's his campaign manager, they're saying, like, we told you the whole time. We were drawing 30,000 people to events.
That's a good point.
We had support. We were selling hats.
Yeah, they weren't covering. The media wasn't covering it. They figured if we can just keep saying that this is crazy, nobody, the only deplorables like him, that people listen and they'll get out there and we'll get Hillary through. When that didn't happen, they all looked like they just were at a funeral.
Wait, did Hillary win the popular vote?
It's not over.
Not over yet. I mean, it's close. They're both pretty close, and it could be that Hillary might win the popular. But the point is that everybody. I mean, it's not. They never, no matter who won before, it's never this somber moment. No president just dies, but they were acting like it all. It was all ending. I mean, it was so great to see that. That was.
You mean the media?
Yeah, the media.
Yeah.
The media. I mean, they were all. It was. I turned it on at 2:30 in the morning. My wife came up and she's like, "Oh my God, he won!" And we turned it on, and I'm like, all of them, Fox, all of them. They were all like, "Oh my God!" They were all like, it looked like they were all sitting there at a wake
because they were wrong. They were wrong.
They couldn't believe.
Yeah. They didn't control this one. They usually have a good control over what's happening, and they did not control this story.
They lost control of the narrative.
Yes, that's 100% right.
Because he has so many Twitter followers. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Patrick, but he was really just blasting them back. They're not used to being blasted back at all. And sometimes I thought he came off as very petty, but they're not used to being blasted back, or they're not used to being called out publicly, because candidates are usually like, okay, and they hold the media in this position of reverence. And it was nice to see him doing that, and they didn't know how to deal with it. Like the Daily News, I get that they hate him and they have editorials, and that's fair. Papers have always had editorials, but literally on the front page of the New York paper when they're saying, like, stop Trump, it's like, how do you claim that you're an unbiased media when you're putting that? It's just terrible.
Right. Yeah. And I think Trump also, and the media had to come to terms with this, realized that the media needed Trump just as badly, if not more badly, than Trump needed them. Trump realized that they need him because he brings in ratings every time.
Yeah. Yep. And the Democrats played it so wrong that they repeated the exact same thing that they did with Reagan. They're like, do you want the guy who was in the movie with the monkeys to be president? That's insane.
Right.
He's not qualified. They ran the exact same playbook they ran against Reagan, and it, as stupid as it was, they didn't win then. Why do they think it was going to win now? Especially when every guy in America has been so tired, every white guy in America has been so tired of being told how evil they are and how wrong what they do, and everything is.
Thank you, Patrick. I think that's a great point.
Thank you, Patrick.
And that's that I think is a huge sticking point. That there are a lot of white people that have been that it is so easy to be called racist in 2016. There are a lot of white people that are told, because they have white privilege, they don't have a voice, they don't have a say, they don't understand suffering, they can't be part of conversations. It just happens over and over again, and it's something that the media has 100% adopted, that they do not, that when there is anything happening between a minority and a white male specifically, the white male is never looked at as the victim ever, and that is the type of thing that grates on somebody, and I think that there are a lot of white men and women that got angry about that, and we're like, fuck this.
And he also, that's a very good point, because people looking at him like this whole gotcha thing. Gotcha every fucking day. And they tried it with him time and time again.
Yeah.
And then people started looking at him and go, they can't get him. Like this whole thing in our culture where everything you say, at any job you do, you can be fired for. If it's taken wrong by the wrong person, you can be fucking booted out, vilified on social media. You're ruined because you said one stupid thing. He said stupid thing after stupid thing, or unpopular thing after unpopular thing. And they couldn't get him.
And the other thing too is I've talked to a lot of people, and I was talking to Mars before the show. I've talked to Adrian about it in the past. Like a lot of immigrants, Hispanic immigrants, Puerto Ricans, Cubans specifically, that got here legally aren't against Trump.
Right.
And the media portrayed this thing where Trump is this monster who's against all Hispanics. And a lot of Hispanics that are here legally did not feel that way.
Adrian said his dad is very pro-Trump.
And your dad's like off the boat Cuban, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad, he came here when he was like 8 from Cuba.
And true or false, a lot of legal immigrants look at illegal immigrants like, hey, I fucking had to bust my ass to get here.
I had to eat shit.
And you're just trying to take it for free, and I don't like that.
How jealous was your father of that photo of Elian Gonzalez being taken away? He's probably standing in a closet with you, holding you out. Hope somebody with a rifle shows up, takes this load.
Yeah. He saw the photo, and he just, I have a Cuban son, too.
Oh, boy, if you're bringing them back, here, take this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just calling up his relatives in Cuba like, hey, could you guys do me a favor and complain that my son is here in the States? Could you see if you could create an uproar or something? I just want a rifle pointed in his face. He's just sitting there. Adrian, from now on, you and I are going to sleep in the closet, just in case.
All right, let's talk to some more of the people.
Let's go to
smaller font, please.
Joe, do you want a bigger monitor?
No, I want a monitor. This is literally like reading the fine print on a fucking prescription bottle from here.
Right.
Do we have? I'm gonna I'm gonna tweet because you know me, Sam. I'm a person of the people. That's kind of what my appeal is. This is my view right here. Okay, obviously I can see Sam. I got the stories. Let me see if I can.
We're gonna tweet this. Jim will tweet it at Jim Norton, and then we will retweet it at Jim and Sam Show. So you'll be able to see the monitor that he's working with. Oh my God! And Jim, you're gonna make us look like such big deals. You're taking a photo while we have a full bank of phones.
Yeah, we really do. Guy doesn't know how to talk on the radio. We really do.
You're not going to believe it.
Let me take this with no flash.
Okay, he's going to turn the flash off. He's going to tweet that out, and you're going to be able to see it at Jim and Sam Show or at Jim Norton. In the meantime, I will talk to Joe in New Jersey. What's going on, pal?
Yeah, now I know how black people felt when OJ won. I'm happy, but I don't really know why. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if I'm getting a prize or what. But
you know a lot of the stuff that he's doing is wrong, but for some reason it just feels like a team victory, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy. I'm peppy today. I don't know, man.
I'll tell you one thing.
It all works out.
Dude, hopefully it all works out, he said.
We don't like too many. America doesn't like to have one side in power for too long. Like, we've had 8 years of Democrat. And it tends to kind of flow back and forth anyway. Like, I don't think people wanted 12 or 16. I'm not saying it can't happen, but people kind of like a little bit of balance. Like, I think that we've gone very liberal, now a little bit to the right, and then you go back liberal. It's kind of like you're moving left and right a little bit as you move forward.
I think that's true, but I also think that this is not a Republican vote. I think that would explain the House and the Senate.
Yeah.
But I don't think that Donald Trump is a Republican vote. I think it's just, 8 years ago, America was promised change. Obama used that word. We were promised hope, and we were promised change. And over the course of 8 years, we didn't get change. You could argue whether or not Obama did anything. Some people say he didn't do a thing. Some people say, well, Obamacare is good, and he killed bin Laden. But the country, we didn't get change. There was nothing dramatic that happened other than the fact that a black guy was in office.
Well, he's also, and this will happen with most of them, if they're bogged down, because you can only do so much because, again, the House and the Senate.
So be it. But we didn't get the change that was promised. Now, this is an actual vote for change, I think.
Yeah, I agree because
Thank you.
No, it was
Nope.
me.
Actually, yeah, with Sam. Because it does.
I got the community dog catcher on my side, Travis Teft.
That's right.
That's right. You got the community dog killer across from you. Get it?
Poor Dexter.
I'm going to step on Dexter's dick.
So unnecessary.
I don't mean it.
Oh, you don't? Oh.
No, not at all. I'm just going to pinch it with my fingers, and I look at his little eyes. Bug-eyed little fuck. And then you'll come in, I'll be like, what happened? He bumped himself.
I won't believe you.
What were you going to say about Trump and voting for change?
Well, no, just the fact that, it does ebb and flow between, Democrat and Republican, but if Cruz had won, Hillary would have won.
I think
yes.
you're right.
Yes, I think that's right, too.
So I don't think it was just
Maybe.
I'm
You know
tired
what?
of Democrats.
I don't think Cruz would win. I don't even think Little Marco would have been able to win.
I don't know what kind of candidates they would have been because they are in the same. They would have done. They're the same as her. They're the same breed of person. They would have fought the same.
Ted Cruz was far more ultra conservative, and I think that it obviously turned a lot of people away. He didn't have a chance in the primaries.
Yeah, he's kind of hateable too.
Yeah, I think he's more hateable than Trump.
I think him and
I do too. Actually.
Him and Hillary are both very dislikable, and I would love to know what it is about her that's dislikable.
Hillary?
Yeah,
she's so disingenuous.
Maybe, but is she, or does she just feel fake?
Well, no, I think that number one, she feels fake, and number two, I think that was the number one thing that came out of WikiLeaks and out of the FBI investigation and out of everything. That she wasn't charged with a crime, and some of the more sensational stuff was not true, and maybe it wasn't the smoking gun. But what you did find out is she was lying about almost everything, and that's not arguable.
Yeah,
she just lies all the time.
And I think a lot of people didn't like to hear this is who you're voting for.
Yes, they didn't want the transparency when it came through.
Yeah.
They were like, this is, and Hillary never owned up to it. At the end of the day, everybody knew. What's the expression about, do you want the devil that you know or the devil that you don't?
Fuck yeah!
Oh, shit.
No, it's the devil you know is when subsequently placed in a juxtaposition to the devil you don't know, your choice will not be as obvious as one would think.
Bro, you have the fucking best vocabulary ever.
That's the expression.
Let's go to Terry in Chicago. What's going on, Terry?
Hey, guys. How y'all doing this morning?
Good, pal.
Hey, I just want you to realize the same news media that is sitting there that before the election was telling you how far ahead Hillary is and was going to win, the same people that are saying that Obama has a 54% approval rating. Just ponder that for a little while.
You mean in terms of the pollsters and the information that gets out there?
Yeah, it's all false. It's all fake.
I don't know if that's fake or not. I here's why. Because I talked to somebody last night about this. In a weird way, Obama had some similar appeal to Trump in that he feels different than what we have been getting.
He felt. He doesn't feel different anymore.
Yeah, he felt differently when he got elected. He felt like this is a different, not just because he had a black president, but his message. He was a kind of, in the world of politics, he was kind of a newbie. He was not a lifelong politician. He had much less experience than a lot of them did. He just felt like something other than one of these fucking entitled, seasoned dopes.
Yes.
And I think that Trump has a lot on the opposite end of the political, if I say spectrum, spit in my face side, but he has the similar appeal. People have been saying for, I think, 8 years now that we're just sick and tired of what we've been getting for a long time.
I mean, even people who hate him, even people who spend every week, like John Oliver, bashing him, accept the appeal of the guy who is outside.
Michael Moore figured it out.
Yeah. Greg Gutfeld gave him credit. He said, I want to buy him his favorite pie.
I saw that.
He
so
got it.
Fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, even people who don't like him.
But Michael Moore said, he got it. He said, this is going to be very bad. He said it's going to feel really good, and then it's going to be very bad for the country. And he was trying to convince people not to do it, but he got it in the sense that Hillary is part of this dynasty and part of this political system that's failed a lot of people, and that so many working class people, because this is the thing with Trump. It's not just billionaires, because rich people like Trump because they think he'll protect them.
That's why we like him.
But But the numbers that he got were all the working class people that felt forgotten by the Democrats. They feel like the Democrats haven't been paying attention to any of the working class people for many years. And then Trump comes along and says, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And that's a huge part of it.
He feels like a wedge in the fucking door. Like this, no one has felt, if there was another candidate who felt as outside as Trump may not have won. But he feels like the way, like, we're breaking into, it felt like a system that you could never crack. Like, we're helpless to stop this. It's going to be Hillary or it's going to be Romney. Like, you're helpless to stop the fact that it's going to be someone who's an ingrained, seasoned politician.
Yeah.
He's just the only shot at not feeling that way.
And that was the same appeal
with Bernie.
With Bernie and with Obama 8 years
in the
ago.
beginning.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that's true.
This is a synergy happening today, guys. I don't know if you can feel the guy who calls out things and really ruins them.
Yeah. Chemistry. Let's go to Kyle in North Carolina. What's up, Kyle?
Hey, guys. Good morning. Great show.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, we know. Chip's not a graceful litter.
Jimmy had asked for the tipping point earlier in the show, and I think the tipping point for me, I was undecided. I'm registered Republican, always voted Republican, but was definitely considering Hillary Clinton as an option. But when he laid out his 100-day plan within the past week, and the one thing he said was term limits and drain the swamp, those two things really resonated with me, and it caused me to definitely go his way. And then this neoliberal world order that we're all supposed to abide by, especially as white males, is just so annoying to have to live in that environment. That this is a great thing, I think, for the country, that we're going to see some true change for the first time ever.
Yeah, and it's the perception. And look, white males are not victims in this country. I mean, to play that white males are victims is silly. I mean, we're just not victims.
No, but they're angry.
But it's more like when you said it before. I get that people are very angry, and there's a whole bunch of people in America that have been marginalized by a country that's supposed to be free for everyone and supposed to treat everyone equally. And there's a lot of people that legitimately have been marginalized and treated shitty. But when you say you can't even be a part of the conversation, or if you have a differing opinion in the conversation, you're called a racist, or you say you don't understand, you have no, that's where people are like, oh, fuck yourself. That's where that comes from.
Yeah. Let's go to ID in Jersey City.
Oh, shit.
What's up,
But
ID?
he gets in everyone.
Hey, what's going on?
I meant to say everywhere. Like, hold on, ID. I meant to say he gets in everywhere because his face is recognizable. Obamaroo.
Yeah, man. I called. I'm changing the subject, but
sure.
I just want to say before I start that I'm a man who happens to be Puerto Rican, and I like Trump. I wanted Trump, so I just want to say that. But
do you feel the same way about the illegal immigrants versus legal immigrants? That you're sitting there.
I'm not Mexican,
right? Yeah, I know.
Puerto Rico's a state. I mean, or at least a commonwealth, whatever.
Yeah, territory, whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever. But Sam, man, I fucking hate you, dogs.
Why?
Really. Because, man, because of you that I know now my 16 gig iPhone is insignificant and obsolete and shitty. And I'm fucking reading Jimmy's Time magazine piece. Everybody has a 280 gig phone, and no, I don't. I do not. And I feel left out.
Wait, are you calling because you're mad that you have a 16 gig iPhone?
Yes, because now every time I notice I have no room, all I think in my head is welfare phone.
I did.
That's all I think.
I remember you. I told him he had an Obama phone. He had a welfare phone.
You're right. So I also did mention the amount of gigs on the iPhone in that piece is kind of a point. You're right. I didn't mean to humiliate you.
But I would say if you have a phone that's got less than 32 gigs of memory, it's a fucking welfare phone.
Well, you're not really a valid American as far as I'm concerned. If you have 32 gigs or less, I don't disagree. You should be drummed out of America.
I mean, honestly, at this point, 32 gigs is kind of some welfare shit. You know what I mean?
It really is garbage. It's shit, and your vote should count as half.
Right. Look, ID, you know how in school, you'd make fun of the poor kids? That was you.
Thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate it.
All right. Well,
All right,
just I want to know what you look like. So delete 4 things off your phone, then snap a selfie.
Right. All right, ID.
Goodbye, mister.
I'll talk to you later. Let's go to George in Texas. What's up, George?
Yes, I just wanted to congratulate Trump on going to make America great again, and I want to congratulate you and Jimmy on going to make radio great again. And I do know why Trump won, that great saying he had.
What's that?
He said every time I heard on the radio, he said,
Liar, liar, pants on fire. Right, Chipper?
Fuck yeah! I was playing words back last night. I didn't even pay no attention.
While the election was happening?
Yep.
Don't you need
Travis, was you playing?
No, but I saw.
Don't you need a lot of Don't you need a lot of people to play words back?
Yeah. 40 teams at 10.
How'd you find
They each get 10 guesses.
How'd you find 400 people to play?
Easy.
I'm starting to think you're lying.
And you only did one question.
No one could get it.
Oh, really?
What was the question?
I don't remember.
Do you remember, Travis?
Yeah, it was like some.
Why don't you read it off the fucking phone?
Read it off the phone. It was a video.
You said.
Oh.
So you're just sitting there trying to watch election coverage, and Chip is sending you words back videos?
No, he sent it to everyone.
Was it on Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad I wasn't looking.
I don't remember it.
You don't?
No, I didn't actually until Travis just said that.
You don't remember that you filmed a video?
I do now, but I
Oh.
didn't when Travis said that.
That's harmful.
It's
Teams of 10, and you guys get 10 guesses each. No fucking cheating. The first one is about this person's running for a big job today.
Oh, no.
Hillary Hinton. Go.
no one got it.
It's Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, it's because I told you.
No, you didn't.
Fucking piece of shit.
No, you didn't.
Cheetah.
It's a stupid game.
I
Chad.
totally forgot that I did that.
Pass play, pass play.
Pass play, pass play, pass
What
play.
was pass play?
That's how you go from turn to
that's-
turn.
Yeah, that's if you don't know. You pass play,
Pass play, pass play, pass play. Hello.
Chad in Virginia. What's up, pal?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good,
Good.
How are you?
Good, man. Good. I love the show, guys. Great work so far. It's really been fun to listen to. But hey, I wanted to check in and see if you all saw the newsstand copy of New York Magazine that hit yesterday. You should definitely Google it if you didn't.
Why? Oh, Jesus. It says...
Oh, my God, loser. Yep.
It's a big picture of Donald Trump's face, and it says loser on it.
How embarrassing.
Oh, I really... This is going to... honestly... And it's like sacrilege to say. What was the classic headline?
Dewey beats
Truman.
Truman,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. This is that. We now have a cover of Newsweek that's been all over the internet.
The New Yorker.
No. Newsweek that said Madam President. Remember yesterday?
Yes.
Hillary Clinton's Madam President magazine and New York magazine that says loser. And it's a picture
this one
of
was
Donald
out
Trump.
on the newsstands.
I'm going to buy it today.
Yeah, but is that calling him the loser of the election, or
no? Maybe they just loosely wrote an article so that it could fit either way.
Loser.
I'll have to look into that. But I'll tell you this: I bet he doesn't feel like a loser today, does he, Chad?
No, he does not, boys. Thanks a lot for punching out.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later. Carrie in North Carolina has a very important question. What's going on, Carrie?
How you guys doing?
Hey, buddy.
It sounds like both you guys voted for Trump. And I was just curious why you won't say who you voted for. I mean, does it specifically have to do with who you voted for?
That voting's secret.
It is.
We don't talk politics on this show.
Yeah, because it's polite. It's polite to not talk politics.
Yeah.
So
Pop never talked about business at the table.
We've decided. I mean, every show is talking about politics this morning, so we decided to stay away from it.
We'll touch on it a little
later on.
Can you specifically say what it is that you don't like? Why you don't want to say who you voted for?
I think it's just secret. I just think that you shouldn't discuss politics.
It's a secret ballot.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, it's a big secret.
Yeah. It's we don't talk politics on the show.
Yeah, we'll allude to it, but
it's a fun show, and we want to do a show that's for everybody. So we don't address politics.
I got you. I appreciate it, folks. I've been with you for a long time, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
See you later. An hour and 15 minutes in.
He just gave up. He's like, all right, enough with these idiots.
TJ in Colorado. What's up, TJ?
Hey, boys. I just want to know, we all getting trailers to help Rosie and Whoopi and all these other ones, even Katy Perry's great tits. We're going to just, get them loaded up, headed to Canada or wherever the hell else they're going.
I hope Katy Perry's tits move to my face. That's where I'd like them to live. Big, heavy tits.
I do think it's so annoying and juvenile when these celebrities come out and talk about how they're going to move out of the country. You're not going to move.
Spike Lee was funny, though. He said if he wins, I'm moving to the Republic of Brooklyn, New York. Which I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't mind that. But, the people who say it, seriously, You know what I mean? Because a lot of people were like, I'm going to Canada. I'm not going to be here.
Amy said she's going to Spain. George Lopez said he's going somewhere.
You know, I have
Al
to tell
Sharpton, Streisand, a lot of them said it. Lena Dunham.
I love Amy.
Cranston.
What'd you say?
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, that's right. He did just
Last
recently.
week he said, I'm seriously going to move to Canada.
No, he's not.
That's what he
He's
said.
not.
He's not going
He
to.
probably has a project. He probably just got hired for a show
He's
in
probably just
Canada.
going to Vancouver.
He's probably doing a 4-year shoot. Listen, we got a gig for you for 4 years.
I love Amy. She did Hillary no favors.
I don't know if you heard her though.
She look. Amy's lumped in with the celebrity culture that did this. I mean, and you know, and it's Amy's choice, and she's a comedian, so it's a little different because, you know, the political opinions of a comedian are part of what they do. But, you know, she campaigned very heavily for it.
Yeah.
And people don't want to see these big celebrities campaigning that heavily.
I don't think celebrities have the voice because it used to mean something when you would hear celebrities coming out and saying normal people things or giving an opinion. I think people are shocked by it.
Yeah.
But in this day and age where everything you do is on TMZ or all this, it's like the interview shows. No one is stunned when Russell Crowe talks on an interview. No one gives a fuck.
Right.
Years ago when it happened, when Brando talked, or one of them talked, you're like, oh my God, this is them off screen.
Right.
Being real.
Right.
Now we're so used to it. We're bored with seeing famous people in their daily lives because you see everything about them all the time anyway. So the power of what they used to say has been lost, and the appeal of seeing them outside of their realm has been, in a large part, lost.
Right. Especially because of social media. Like, it's just everywhere. It's everywhere. You know how celebrities feel.
Yeah, and there used to be like you would see a video of endorsement or something like that. But now if someone says something on Twitter, you know, and there's fucking 500,000 people saying, shut up, you asshole.
Miguel in California. What's up, Miguel?
Hey, what's up, Sam? What's up, Jim?
Hey, Miguel.
You know what? I woke up in the morning and I saw all the illegal immigrants going to work in the field. You know, they got their boots on and everything. They're really scared. I mean, I had a couple of people, you know, tell me that they're really scared. I don't know what to tell them, you know. I hope nothing bad happens, and also the Puerto Ricans that just called in.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, Puerto Ricans are like the white people of Latinos. They just are.
In charge?
They just feel they're better. No.
The best?
Yeah. No. They are. They're the white people of Latinos. They are, you know, they feel that they're better than all the Latinos. And it's just bullshit, you know. It pissed me off. I don't like
because they tango all the dinero. Am I right?
Yeah, they fucking do.
All right, Miguel.
Have a good day.
I'll talk to you later, pal. Ryan on Long Island. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How you doing?
Not good, man. So my chick is not a citizen, and now I'm worried that like I have to marry her. And
oh shit!
You know, I love her, but like, you know, it's just I don't want to be forced into marriage because of fucking Donald Trump. Do you think he'll be serious about this, like deporting all the illegals and all that bullshit? Or how
Here's what the people I think he's going to go after.
Mm-hmm.
People who are criminals or people who are doing, because don't forget, I think it was, wasn't Bush for amnesty? Like a lot of conservatives were for allowing immigrants to stay too, because a lot of conservatives are business owners who would have used the services of illegals. So it was not just like only liberals wanted them to stay and conservatives all wanted them out. He'll meet a lot of resistance with that even in his own party. So no, I don't think everybody's getting deported. No.
I hope so.
They're not throwing women and kids out of the country. It's just not going to happen.
Right. At
because
first.
her family's been here forever, and they're trying to be citizens, but it's actually, before I met her, I had no idea how hard it was to become a citizen. And she's part of this, like, in New York, they have deferred action for childhood arrivals, and that means, like, we won't deport you, but you're not going to be a citizen. Because, like, she was brought here as a child, and she has no path to citizenship unless I marry her. It's just fucking
How
shitty.
old are you?
I'm 27.
So just fucking take the play. How long have you been with her?
3 years.
Just dump her. You got a great excuse now, you lucky devil.
Yeah.
Oh, honey, she comes home. What are you doing? You're packing her bags. Oh, well, you know, the president said. You know.
And I'll tell you this, Ryan. I have a friend who is in a very successful, has a great family now, from what started with a sham immigration wedding. Did you know that?
Who?
His name's Travis Taft.
Is that what that started as?
His wedding was a sham at first, and it began. They actually blossomed into. They actually fell in love with each other eventually.
Yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, that can happen. It was. Yeah. They didn't. She didn't care for him at
No,
first.
I needed something. She needed something.
Exactly. But now I've seen them together. They're very much in love.
Very amicable.
Yeah,
it is amazing.
I'll ask her to marry me. It won't just be a afterthought.
Right. Don't let it be. Thank you, Ryan.
No. She had no idea, though, that she was marrying into this powerhouse.
That's right.
Who's going to be on ballots all over this nation.
Yeah. Pittsburgh's newest garbage man, Travis Taft.
Last night, because she doesn't check Twitter a lot, last night she's like, are people really voting for you for offices? I'm like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
It's going to be big. They're doing it, and they're doing it bigly.
I got bigly votes.
It's very, very exciting. George W. Bush.
He was the president of the United States at one point.
Correct. None of the Bushes voted for Trump.
I'm annoyed that they didn't vote for president, though. They voted Republican for the other. He said he voted Republican for everything, but he didn't vote for president.
Yeah.
It's like, why? That's part of the problem.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, I could see it from a human perspective because he really did bully the shit out of his
Too
brother.
fucking bad. Then vote for the opposition.
Right.
Vote for the opposition.
Write your brother's name in.
Write your brother's name in.
Write his name
something.
in. If Jeb deserved to be there, write your brother's name in.
Write my name in.
Yeah, you could have written Travis Taft.
No, hold on. He doesn't know who you are.
It's actually a great point, Jim. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. I can't believe, though, I kept thinking about how Hillary has wanted this since she was in college.
Dude, it just seems unnatural, though, for fucking a married couple to have both run the U.S.
It does.
Not because she's female, but just because it just seems too much. Like, I don't want a third Bush. I didn't want another Clinton. Go away.
But Hillary...
Both of these families, can you just realize that you've contributed? Thank you so much. Just go somewhere else. New families.
Hillary wanted this while Bill was president.
Yeah.
Hillary has wanted this for over 40 years. And Obama came and took it from her, and then the Donald took it from her. The Donald took away her last shot at it.
Once they started saying
the Donald.
Once they started saying that people on the exit polls were saying they wanted a strong president, I'm like, he might have a shot. It didn't seem like they did. They tried to interview me after I voted, but I'm like, I don't talk politics. My vote's secret.
That's good. Adrian, you think Bill Clinton is happy? I don't think Bill Clinton's happy today.
I think he's thrilled.
I think he wants to be kind of out of the limelight. I think Adrian's right.
You don't think he'd like to be in the White House getting that extra puss?
No, he's miserable.
He's getting puss all over the place anyway.
Yeah.
Don't you think that Hillary's going to be home now? Or do you think that Hillary's going to have to find something to busy herself?
What did she just sit home and cock block him all day? He'll just go to his office.
And she's probably got some lesbo friends or something.
Yeah,
she's going to spend her
fucking
time
sit
with.
behind his desk and get his ass eaten all day.
Yeah.
Good for Bill.
They could stop writing about me dicking bimbos now.
At no point during this process did he seem like he was genuinely, excited for Hillary.
Hopefully my black son will stop trying to get money from me. We should take a break.
Let's have one more call.
You want to?
Oh, come on.
We got lots of people that want to chime in to the big Jim Norton and Sam Roberts show today.
Election extravaganza.
Let's go to Ray in Michigan. Ray.
Jimmy and Sam, what's good, my niggas?
How are you, Ray? By the way, now that Trump's president, can we use that word?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I did vote. I mean, I actually voted for Trump. So
you did, an African American man. So you're one of the blacks for Trump.
Yeah, I was like, why not just kind of fuck shit up and vote for Trump?
What was the thought that you had when you went in?
Well, I kind of everybody's like PC and shit. I'm like, and plus Congress is just looking out for them. They're just looking to make 6 figures once they come out. So I'm like, why not just fuck them and vote for Trump?
Draining the swamp. That term of getting rid of these fucking people who have been there for all of these years, it really did resonate with people.
And when did you make that decision?
Probably when I got there. I was like, I don't know, Hillary maybe, but it's like, fuck that. And then the only thing that scares me
Go ahead.
is the guns, because I right now have a gun, I have a CPL and everything.
Uh-huh.
But just the whole the whole NRA is getting a little bit too powerful and control it. It's the only thing I'm worried about.
That's my major problem with Trump is the NRA.
The guns.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you, I think that there were a lot of people who voted for Trump at the last minute. I was sitting there when I voted. I won't tell you who I voted for because I consider that to be a secret.
It's a secret.
Yeah, but I
made my decision in the line. I thought I knew what I was going to do, and I did it. But it's secret.
I sat there and stared at the ballot for like a little while, trying to figure. I didn't know what I was going to do when I was looking at it.
Someone said you're holding it upside down, sir. You're
That's why
sorry.
I couldn't read it.
Nor do the words that make sense.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
I just kind of got to get back to work, but I just want to say what up to Adrian, D-Bag, Troy Kwan. What's good, my niggas?
What about Travis Taft? He's the biggest star there is.
Oh, my bad. Hello, Tuffa.
Thank you, Ray Ray.
Fucking Ray Ray. What, do you got two names or something?
Yeah, that's really, really good. Val in Houston. Val, you there? Don't do this to me, Val. Val, you're humiliating me. This may be bullshit. Jamal in Indonesia.
Hi. Hello, guys.
This sounds like a fake accent.
Hello, Jamal in Indonesia. What's up?
What's up? Election is very exciting, huh?
Well, it was interesting.
No, I'm really happy with the new show. I didn't listen to Opie and Jim or with Jim, but I listened to Sam a lot, and I'm very happy with the new show. It's very funny, exciting, finally, again, after One is gone.
Well, thank you very much. You enjoyed watching the election coverage?
Yeah, what's happening behind you that there's all that noise?
It's my shitty chair.
Okay.
Yes.
What time is it in Indonesia right now?
It's 9:26 at night.
He almost said the morning. I don't believe him.
I don't believe him either. Thank you very much, Jamal.
No.
I appreciate the call.
He's lying.
Let's go to...
Well, then again, was he lying, though? Or did
No,
he
he's
just...
right. It's 9:26.
No. But was he going to say in the morning, and maybe he meant to say night? He might have hung up on a little too quick. He might be legit. I don't know.
Yeah,
well, he's gone now.
All right, we'll call back our apologies. We apologize with humility.
And?
That's it. We apologize with humility. It was I'm just saying you should apologize. I didn't hang up on it.
Oh, no, I'm not apologizing.
Come on, Sam Trump.
Doctor in Mexico City?
This is Dr. X, Sammy boy. How you doing?
How we doing, Dr. X?
I'm doing pretty good. I came back to vote. I keep a house here in South Texas, and I was watching the election on the Mexican news channels.
Mm-hmm.
These assholes, there's no such thing as impartiality because they're all owned by Slim, the major networks.
Mm-hmm.
And the look on their face, finally right around 2 o'clock in the morning, when the guy says, we just have to eat shit. You know, we have egg on our faces. And the fucked up thing is we don't go out and protest. Nobody does shit anymore. All we do is meme the fuck out of what's up on Facebook.
That's it.
Memes of Donald Trump peeking over this huge fence.
Dude,
I got a bunch of receipts from Home Depot for gravel, bricks.
Sir, why would you eat shit if there was egg on your face? Why not just eat the egg?
Oh, Jimmy.
Somebody smashed my breakfast on my face. I'm just going to have to eat this feces.
I introduced somebody, Jimmy. This is cheaper. Take that.
What's up, buddy?
This is cheaper from Mexico. Oh, God, I'll punch it out.
He said, oh, God.
Oh, God.
that moment of panic.
I hope that Mexico's been saving their cash, though.
Hope the Jakarta guy calls us back.
Because I'll tell you, Donald Trump promised that day one he would start construction on the wall. And Tough Box, you're going to be the registrar in some local town in North Carolina.
Right.
As the registrar, who's paying for the wall?
Mexico.
That's right. Mexico. I hope you guys at least have enough money to start the wall, because that shit is getting started in January. Let's go to Sean in San Francisco. What's going on, Sean?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
So here I am in San Francisco, white male with a smoking hot Latino wife.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pro-gay marriage. I'm anti-gun. I'm good. I don't believe in God. I have everything going for me that's, liberal Democrat.
Yeah.
And
you're almost a commie bastard.
Nope. I'm practically a commie bastard, and I love Trump. I couldn't check that box fast enough.
What do you love about him?
The whole time I had to be in secrecy. What I love about Trump is that he's never held office, and he gives a big fuck you to the system. And I watched Comedy Central for my coverage of the election, and Trevor Noah's guest, all they did was bash the middle-aged white man, and I'm tired of it.
I got to tell you, it's what I was talking about with Amy too. Is that Trevor Noah's Daily Show did no favors to anybody too, because all it is bashing one group of people over and over again and making them out to be idiots over and over again. Like Jon Stewart didn't do that when he hosted the Daily Show. He had a liberal slant, for sure. It was more than a slant.
Yeah. I mean, it was a fucking left, thing.
That's so cool. You should do a political show.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Jon Stewart would always put humor before politics. You know what I mean? Like
he would always mix and match humor and politics. They'd kind of go, it would be a hand-in-hand thing. Like you get the humor over here, you got the politics over here, and boom, they meet in the middle.
But Trevor Noah and his guests and his people just come across as more smashing the people that they don't agree with. There's a lot of people that they don't agree with that don't like that.
Comes off as bullying. You got your humor over here, and you got your opinions over here, and then you go into your opinions, you're leaving the humor over there. You got to bring them together.
Sound like you said penis.
No, I didn't say penis.
I heard penis.
No,
I heard
you didn't.
penis.
You didn't hear penis.
Stop talking about penis on the radio.
You heard it when it hit the back of your throat. Go ahead. Boy, I hope you guys like this voice. You're going to have to hear it until 11 o'clock.
I hate it.
You don't like it?
Not at all. No. Go on, Sean.
Sammy, can I put in one request? I came to your fantastic city a couple weeks ago for the first time.
Yeah.
And it was the greatest. It was the greatest vacation, and I absolutely loved it. But I never got to go fuck yourself from a New Yorker.
So who's going to say?
How about?
Oh boy.
I'll say to you, welcome to the Big Apple. Now buzz off. I'm just kidding.
Oh. That's all you're getting, Sean. That is fucking awful.
You didn't like that?
So bad.
Welcome to the Big Apple. Now go have a rotten apple.
What? What does that even mean?
I don't know. Just being nasty.
Oh, it's gross.
You don't think Kirk is good at that?
No, Kirk sucks at everything. Although I like that Sean was lying to his wife about voting for Trump.
I love that he was. I hope she's listening to this.
Yeah. Mark in San Diego.
Bites his balls.
Oh, hey, good morning, Jim. Oh, hi, Sam.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Sam, you're being too much of a gentleman. Everybody knows, all the Sam Davidians know you put in so much legwork to do this for Trump. You put him over the top. He's a friend of Stone Cold Steve Austin, who's best friends with Jim Norton.
Yeah.
Helped me when I went in and voted. You
voted for Trump because Trump's buddies with Stone Cold and Stone Cold is buddies with Jim Norton?
And all the work that you did.
Okay, no, I love it. I love it.
But I'll tell you what, anybody that's in commercial or highway development that didn't vote for Trump, hates work, wants to be lazy, this is jobs, man. This is what I do. This is what, this is how I butter my bread. This is how I buy my weed. We need more development. It's good to hear all the callers calling in. Sam, one more thing. Can we talk about the cut of your jeans? Bro, you got to go away from the skinny.
He does.
It's a little more. I mean, you've got those girlish hips and the skinny jeans.
Yeah.
Just ain't doing it, man. I mean, come on. Let's go with the slim cut. It's a little more your way. Love your style. Love the show. I'll catch you boys later.
Sam's body looks like it was created in a Tim Burton movie.
It has little Jack Skellington.
Yeah, it's really enraging. Fucking puppet legs.
We should, all right, we should take a break.
I agree.
We've been going for an hour and a half. We have
90 minutes.
We did our. It's unnecessary. Just unnecessary.
Why? I'm color commentating.
It's not color commentary.
Sure it is.
We had our own exit polls done. I don't know if you know about this. We sent Mary Jean.
I did know that.
Out on the street yesterday. So I thought we might play a little bit of Mary Jean's audio and talk to her about the election.
Okay.
Because I'm interested in her opinion. Sure. Also, we're getting word from our election box, a.k.a. the Teft box, that Hillary Clinton will be speaking at 10:30 this morning?
It was originally supposed to be 9:30. Now it's 10:30.
Why? It was probably because she wants the West Coast to have a shot at hearing it.
It was probably because she woke up and she was like, I'm not fucking getting up
Yeah, she
yet.
probably just wants to delay it as much as possible.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's probably going to go down like late tonight.
She's trying to get Bill to stick it in real quick just to loosen her up. He's like, I can't. It won't get hard. You lost. You lost.
We'll be back with Mary Jean.
Do you think he's going to use that when she's blowing it next time? God, put it in your mouth, loser.
You got to win at something.
That wasn't a good Clinton.
Was it?
No.
I'm sorry for ruining it.
Go to break.
Welcome back to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. I can't believe we haven't done a mannequin challenge video yet.
I don't know what a mannequin challenge is.
Oh.
No, I obviously know what it is. I'm saying that for the listeners.
Oh, cool. I'm glad that you clarified that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do one tomorrow.
Tell people what it is.
You don't know what it is, do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, there's a mannequin challenge.
Right there.
It's when you stand still. You get a bunch of people, and they stand still, and then the camera moves around them. And the more people you get, the better. So, like, if we did it, we'd have somebody start with the camera outside the studio, and then they go around, and then maybe we get them to go in the hallway, and then have maybe we just have the Tef box, we just film it through the glass, because with our luck, they would go in the hallway, and people that weren't playing the mannequin challenge with us would just be walking around.
I'd love you to do a mannequin challenge laying in a box on a satin pillow.
Well, that doesn't... I think I see where you're going with that. I feel like we should do one. Maybe have D-Bag, like, grabbing his balls or something like that. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be really cool.
Damn it, I can't open this now. I'm trying to raise it.
You trying to do the man thing like Mars did? Is Mary Jean here? Let's talk to Mary Jean, because we need to get to the bottom of a lot of what happened with this election last night. And a lot of the networks had exit polling. We had our own person on the street doing exit polling, and that's Mary Jean. Any luck with that?
Yeah.
That's Mary Jean.
There we go.
She was out on the streets of New York City getting to the bottom of who people were voting for and why, which I think is very, very valuable, don't you?
I don't disagree.
Yeah. Now, we have to respect people's privacy. A lot of people might have said that they didn't want to tell us who they were voting for.
Sure, because it's a secret.
It's a secret. It's a secret ballot. But Mary Jean does tend to get to the bottom of things. She's just a good investigative reporter.
Good, you need that.
She's also a stripper, titty shaker. She's been in porn movies.
She certainly has been.
She recently had anal for the first time.
Oh, good.
Only a couple of months ago. So she's got a lot of qualifications. There she is, Mary Jean.
Welcome to the program.
How are we?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. See, I felt like we had coverage of the election for the first segment of the show, but it wasn't woke enough. You know what I mean? And Mary, I feel like you are woke.
Yes, I'm awake.
That's exactly right. That's what I was referring to. So did you vote yesterday?
To be honest, Sam.
Tell me.
I forgot to register, so I didn't. But I will, like, in 4 years.
Did you think you could just register day of?
Yeah, a lot of people did.
So why did you register day of?
I didn't because I was out reporting for you guys, and you know.
How long were you reporting for us?
Not long enough.
Yeah. So what were you doing for the rest of the day?
Masturbating.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, I came a few times, so it felt good.
Before or after your reporting duties?
Both.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
and
good.
I watched some porn, lesbian porn.
You did?
Yeah, a little fun time.
Do you like when they use toys in lesbian porn?
No, what a turn off.
I don't either.
What do you like?
Licking.
Right.
Sucking.
Right.
Fucking. Sucking.
Sucking.
Yeah.
So you went out and polled some people.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Were you surprised at the results that you got?
I got a lot of haters.
You did?
Why?
Yeah.
Why would you get haters?
Yeah, like people are like, you're asking inappropriate questions.
What about you? Do you think your questions were inappropriate?
Inappropriate?
That's what you just said.
Oh, like, no, the other word, though.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, there we go. Hey.
Okay. Do you think they were inappropriate?
No, there were normal things that people do on a regular basis.
On an election day, right?
Yeah, especially on a Tuesday.
On a day filled with tension and uncertainty?
Yes.
Yes. You need to come on days like that.
You do.
Well, here's Mary Jean. She was talking to Britt. By the way, Mary Jean, a lot of people don't know, is not only a stripper, not only an actress of adult films, but also a hairstylist. She's got all kinds of talents.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I got a hair salon, Jim.
She's got her own place.
Yeah.
Fucking like Tony Montana's sister. That's awesome. Good for you.
Here is Mary Jean talking to Britt.
So I'm back. It's Mary Jean again. And what's your name, sir?
Simon.
Simon. Simon, are you from England, you said?
I am from England, yeah.
Do you get to vote in England?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do, yeah.
But you always have the same queen. You never...
Well, yeah, we don't vote for the Queen. We vote for the...
Oops.
Oh, it's a Brit?
Yeah, like a British person.
A Brit. Adrian was just being fucking cute with his descriptions.
You just say British, man.
But you didn't write A.
Brit.
Simon, then. How come you didn't correct me, Mary Jean? How come you didn't be like, I didn't talk to anybody named Brit?
I thought I did. There's so many people's names.
I get you.
So I'm back. It's Mary Jean again. And what's your name, sir?
Simon.
Simon. Simon, are you from England, you said?
I am from England, yeah.
Do you get to vote in England?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do, yeah.
But you always have the same queen. You never...
Well, yeah, we don't vote for the Queen. We vote for the Prime Minister.
Oh, well, we have presidents here, you know.
Yeah, so you don't have we'd have a royal family, which is a bit like a tourist attraction. But the Prime Minister is supposed to be in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, supposedly Hillary's going to take charge.
Yeah.
Full charge.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you think she eats pussy?
Oops.
Probably not.
No, I think she does. Like maybe on the weekends when she like drinks champagne, gets lube.
Okay, so just get to the bottom of some things.
There were rumors that she might enjoy the company of other women.
That's what I heard. Word on the street.
Yeah,
Right,
I
right.
think you might be right.
Were you surprised? Did you hear who won the election?
Yeah.
When did you hear?
Like this morning on Twitter.
You did. You hadn't heard last night?
I fell asleep.
Yeah, me too. I see.
Masturbating, I came and then I was like, oh.
I get that. So how did you feel when you found out Hillary did not win? Donald did.
I feel like he's going to be a good president. Might as well. Like, we can't go back,
Why do you think Donald's going to be a good president?
Because he's like a great actor.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like if he could do that, maybe he could run the country. You never know.
He's a great actor.
Ronald Reagan was a great actor, an average actor,
Yeah.
and he became president, but he had a little more experience than Trump.
Right. But Trump has a lot of acting experience.
Yeah, and he's great in real estate and every other stuff he does, so he might take over. You never know.
Plus,
and isn't he taking down Obamacare too?
That's right.
Like, I fucking hate Obamacare.
Why do you hate Obamacare?
Oh my God, they fined me last year.
For what?
Oh, because you didn't get it?
Yeah, so it's like, what the fuck?
You had to pay the penalty.
It was like over $1,000. It's insane. Like I could have bought a pair of shoes, bought my dog something,
Right.
or,
Do you have health insurance?
And I do now after that experience.
You got it.
So now it's like, fuck Obamacare, even though like Obama was okay.
How much is it costing you a year?
The
for
fine?
insurance? No, for insurance.
Insurance? I was paying like $500 every month. Insane.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. What about the fact? I mean, this is
Like I miss Bush because of that.
I bet you miss Bush. What do you think? What do you think of the fact that we're going to have inarguably the hottest first lady that we've ever had?
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna come every fucking day.
You think so? You think people are going to come to Melania Trump?
Yeah, who haven't already to those like racy pictures?
That's
that
true.
came out
Jackie O look like a pig. She really does.
Oh, yes, she
no.
does. Have you ever masturbated to a first lady before, Mary Jean?
To Jackie O.
You did? Good for you.
Yeah, she looks so cool with that pillbox hat in her hand, all sad.
All right, you moved on. You went very international with this with this crowd that you found. You talked to an Australian girl.
Yeah.
About I guess Donald Trump and the whole election, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear.
Hey, what's your name?
Cody.
Cody. Oh, that's so cute. I love that name. Makes me want to get naked. Yeah. What's your
What
name?
was the name? Curdy?
Yeah.
And you just hear that name. You know what? It's weird. Jim has a new nickname on the show.
What is it? Chip?
It's Curdy.
It's Curdy.
Curdy.
Yeah.
Really?
How do you feel right now?
Oh my God, I'm horny. Like,
You are, right?
if
Curdy,
I
yeah.
didn't have a bra, like I know my nipples are hard behind my bra.
They are?
Yeah, I'm actually wearing one today.
Why?
Because I have a cream color shirt and like
That's why you shouldn't wear one.
Yeah, exactly.
For a
exactly.
chesty gal.
What kind of bra are you wearing?
a black one.
Yeah, right. Prove it. Let me. Oh, wow, it is. It
And
is.
my nipples.
Oh boy, those are big ones.
Does she have big nipples?
She certainly does. Very large areolas.
Do you like them?
She's a busty gal.
She is a busty gal. Mary Jean does it right, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's a chesty young lady.
Yes. Yes, we love her.
I love boobs.
Very buxom.
Very buxom. Do you rub your boobs when you masturbate?
Not really.
Not so much?
No, unless I can't come, then I squeeze my nipples. Like, bitch, come.
It helps me too. My nipples, they're the X factor.
Right. Jim likes to just kind of tenderly, kind of brush his hands against his nipples.
Yeah, that just makes everything okay.
Does it get you harder and harder?
Yeah, it just makes everything all right. Like things are wrong.
Oh.
All good.
Does that make you horny, Mary Jean?
It is now.
That's what I thought.
Hey, what's your name?
Cody.
Cody. Oh, that's so cute. I love that name. Makes me want to get naked. Yeah, what's your name, babe?
Cassie.
Cassie, that's cool. Where are you guys from?
From Australia.
Oh my god, they have cute kangaroos and like everything super cute out there.
Kangaroos, not so much, but anyway.
Where's that from?
Kangaroos?
Yeah. They're not cute?
They are.
What a fucking bitch.
Oh, they look cute.
Slut.
Have you guys ever voted before?
Yeah, we vote in Australia, yeah.
Oh my god, who did you vote for?
The Labor Party.
Oh, that sounds interesting. It sounds wild. Is it like the Tea Party? Very different?
It's compulsory.
They teach us very different things here in school. It's like Tea Party is like equals strip club kind of thing.
What?
Very wild.
I don't know what that means.
They had tea
You in
parties.
the pussy?
No,
Right?
definitely not.
Would you ever try to run for a beauty pageant just so you can, No.
No.
All right. I wouldn't either, though. Yeah, me too. I love lesbian.
Oh.
Yeah, why not? Thank you.
My only criticism, and it's a very minor one, is try to mic them if you can so we can hear them, but it's very entertaining.
Right. Right. Yeah. I didn't know. So explain to me your theory about the Tea Party
being a strip
in
club,
America being the strip club, because I thought that the Tea Party was like the predecessor to the alt-right.
More conservative.
They were a more conservative branch of the Republicans.
That's who you think.
I thought so, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I bet you behind closed doors, they're really partying afterwards. Like, what did people do before, 9/11? They used to use their corporate cards to go to strip club. They used to work all day and then go to the strip club. So this is what's happening in the Tea Party.
Why did 9/11 stop that?
Everything shut down. I don't know. That's what they told me.
Because it's been 15 years.
Yeah, well, that's why a lot of people don't go to the strip clubs anymore.
Because of 9/11?
Yeah, because they don't want to use their regular money, like their pocket money, and they can't use their corporate money.
So you're saying that the corporate money ran out after 9/11?
Yeah.
There was no more stripper money.
That's what everybody complains. And every guy that goes to a strip club know that. They always say, before 9/11, I wish you were dancing.
Right.
So they keep saying that probably because they're cheap.
Yeah.
They just use it as an excuse. They're allowed to use their corporate cards. They're just lying.
Or do you
Wait, you think they've been lying to me this whole time?
Yes, I do. Because they're being cheapskates. They want to blame it on... Because no one can combat 9/11. They say 9/11, people just go, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's
That's
true. That's their scapegoat. Shit, I've been tricked.
That's what's happening. You're whispering in their ear, do you want a third song? And they're like, fucking I do, but 9/11. What am I going to do?
Exactly. You can't let the terrorists win. Got to go home and fuck my fat wife.
And then what do you say? Yeah, 9/11.
I go, 9/11.
You can't argue that.
I guess not.
So, but how is the Tea Party a strip club?
Fun times.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that equated before, but it makes perfect sense now. I knew that the Tea Party reminded me of something. I didn't realize it was that.
Right, strip clubs and fun times.
Yeah,
fun times.
You're right.
That's cool.
Who else you talk to?
I don't know who this was. This was somebody else, though.
Hey, what's your name?
Richard.
Richard, you look like Kurt Cobain.
Really?
Colin, can you rewind? I didn't quite hear that.
Yeah. Let's hear who it is.
No, I have heard.
Hey, what's your name?
Richard.
Richard, you look like Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain?
Kurt
It's my
Cobain.
Spanish accent.
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain. So you met somebody on the street that looked like Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain. I liked him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain.
God,
Yeah.
I can't. This is too much.
No, I love this band Novella. That was really good. Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain. It's like a Batman villain that just closed bottles of wine all the time. Kurt Cobain.
I get it.
Yeah. Was Kurt Cobain, was he a handsome guy?
Yeah, he was Caucasian too.
Do you like Caucasians?
Yeah, especially on Tuesdays.
Why on Tuesdays?
That's what I was doing yesterday. talking to a lot of white people.
Oh, why?
Why no people of color?
I got one African American.
Did they just not stop for you? Like you're like, oh, could I talk to you? And they were like,
they're
no.
like they gave me the look, like leave me alone, bitch.
What look? Ooh, that's mean.
Maybe you should have stopped them. Maybe they would have talked to you.
I should have showed them my boobs.
That would work.
That would work.
Yeah, next time.
That would work. Like Jim's been glaring at you the whole show. Have you been noticing?
Glaring is a mean thing, though.
I know. No. Jim's. I don't know how you're going to stop him from giving you dirty looks, though. You know, there's no.
Oh God, how stupid am I? Hold on a second. Say the name Jim Norton. What a dope I am. Fuck, what am I, autistic? All literal?
Just trying to get you some.
I know.
some titty,
I know.
Mary, could you show Jim your breast?
You don't have to.
I was
Go
trying
ahead.
to be more artful about it.
Yeah.
There it
Oh,
is.
yeah, that's. I guess that would change your attitude.
Right.
Boobs.
Like, let's just say I was annoyed at you. Like, what do you want? I don't want to answer any questions. Oh, what do you know?
My pussy? I'll show them my pussy.
I was trying to role play a little. That would do it.
Right. I think so too. Especially if you decided to show them your pussy.
Do you have underpants on?
No, I forgot to put some on again.
I don't believe you. She forgot to put them on.
She did.
She certainly
You forgot to put on underpants this morning?
Yeah, I was,
In a rush.
rushing,
I understand.
What were you doing before you left the house?
coming.
Oh, really? This morning? You had breakfast and masturbated?
Oh, no, I came first and then I had breakfast on the way.
Oh. What'd you eat on the way?
Hash browns and strawberry colada.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Let's hear Cork or Bane.
Hey, what's your name?
Richard.
Oh, wait, wrong button, I think.
No, that was it.
Oh, was it? So his name's Richard, but he looks like Cork or Bane.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what's your name?
Richard.
Richard, you look like Cork Cobain.
Really?
Yeah, you so look like a rocker guy.
Thank you.
Oh, did you vote for Hillary?
No, I voted for Gary Johnson.
Who's Gary?
You were unfamiliar with Gary Johnson?
Who's Gary?
Right. You didn't know at the time?
No.
He's libertarian.
Oh.
He's a libertarian candidate. Which party do you line yourself up with? Is it one of the third parties?
All the parties.
She's got her hand up in like a whoop whoop.
But like of the third parties, is there one like the Jill Stein?
Who's Joe?
Oh, okay.
She's the Green Party.
The green. Oh, green is nice. I like that color.
It is nice. I agree.
So maybe you would like that party.
Maybe.
It's possible, right?
Yeah. If they have champagne, I'm down.
You didn't get a chance to vote yesterday, though?
I didn't get to register.
Who would you have voted for?
Hillary, because she got boobs.
Okay.
That's smart, actually. That's very smart.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name?
Richard.
Richard, you look like Cork Cobain.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you so look like a rocker guy.
Thank you.
Oh, did you vote for Hillary?
No, I voted for Gary Johnson.
Who's Gary?
Libertarian candidate.
Oh, like independent contractor kind of.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I wonder if he filled out a 1099.
No idea.
Who cares, right? Why didn't you vote for Hillary? Everybody vote for Hillary.
I just didn't like either of them.
Oh, come on, she's like a lesbian.
You know, she's horrible, but
She's okay, and she has a great fashion sense.
I wouldn't go that far. The pantsuits are.
Hold on, she's a terrible dresser, Mary.
I think she's a great dresser.
Oh, she's awful.
She's been dressing like Suge Knight a lot.
She dresses like my grandmother's living room. She's fucking awful.
What outfits do you like that Hillary wears?
I like the white one. I like the red one. The full red one.
That's a good outfit?
Yeah, look at that jacket.
Her jacket-
Love flowers.
With all the fucking flowers and autumn leaves on it?
Yeah, she sticks to one color when she does. She kind of looks like the Teletubby crew right there in that picture. But other than that, she rocks it.
You don't think it's a little too monochromatic?
No, she tries to pull. I like it.
You do?
That's a photo
Yeah,
shoot.
nice and tight. Look at her skirts, her pencil skirts.
Yeah, I don't think she's a good dresser. We have to disagree on that.
Yeah, it looks
It's
like...
okay. I've
looks
seen
like
worse.
She's like a monk or something. Looks like religious garb.
I like it.
You think it's good?
Yeah, I'll
She's-
dig it.
She has a great fashion sense.
Yeah.
You also think she's a lesbian, though, correct?
Honestly, I swear. Yeah. I don't even think she's bisexual.
Huh. All right, well, let's see what Corker Bain thinks.
Hey, there goes Lisa.
Yeah.
Independent contractor kind of.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I wonder if he filled out a 1099.
No idea.
Who cares, right?
Yep.
Why didn't you vote for Hillary? Everybody vote for Hillary.
Voted.
I just didn't like either of them.
Oh, come on, she's like a lesbian.
You know, she's horrible, but
She's okay, and she has a great fashion sense.
I wouldn't go that far. The pantsuits are a little much.
Yeah, you definitely could see her ass though.
I don't know if I want to look at her ass.
No? What do you think about Melania?
She's pretty attractive.
Yeah? You think she likes anal?
I wouldn't know. Maybe Donald would answer that one.
Yeah, right? He definitely looks like he likes anal too. A fist or two?
A fist or two.
Finger?
Maybe.
I like the fist better too, right? Yeah.
You think Melania looks like she probably likes anal?
Yeah, she's like European.
They all like anal.
They love anal.
Did you like it when you did it?
I was more excited. I wish I would have smoked some weed before I did it. I think I would have been more loose.
Did it make you feel like you had to poo?
No, thank God. Oh my God, that was my biggest fear. That's why I never tried it before.
You're afraid you were going to cause a problem.
Oh, it's so embarrassing.
How did you prepare?
I didn't eat for like 2 days, and I douched.
Oh yeah.
So it could be super clean.
Sure.
And that's it.
Cool.
You told me when you first did it, you were very excited about it.
I was like, fucking fuck my pussy, fuck my asshole. And then I was like, fucking more. And then he was trying to be gentle. And then I didn't know what was going on. I was a little confused.
Yeah.
And,
what were you confused about?
I thought I was just going to come right away when they shoved the dick up my ass.
And what happened?
I didn't come right away. It was
What?
like more like put it in, take it out, put it in, like a tease. And I was like, just put it in. It's
Right.
kind of weird.
You don't need a tease.
No,
You
but
like to come.
yeah, but I get what he was doing. He didn't want to tear up my inside.
He was trying to be gentle.
That's
Yeah.
very nice of him.
Did he have a
actually.
big penis or an average penis?
He had a big penis.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the asshole.
Yeah.
A lot of tender skin back there. Am I right?
Yeah. It felt nice though.
It did.
Yeah.
You don't want him to do damage, hurt your roids.
Oh no. Yeah, no.
Do you have hemorrhoids, Mary Jean?
Ew.
I'll take that as a yes. So, oh, okay. I didn't know.
Big
I didn't
roid
know.
cluster.
Yeah, exactly.
My asshole is nice and like smooth.
It is?
Yeah.
It's very smooth.
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 Cool. Doesn't look like a cave wall with a bushel of grapes.
No, it's not black either.
What made you think that Gary Johnson was similar to an independent contractor?
Because like he's running for his own party.
Right.
Independent contractor.
I see. Now, do you consider because Donald Trump was running for the Republican Party, is he also an independent contractor?
No, he runs for the Republicans.
Okay, but Gary Johnson is running for the Libertarian Party.
So it's like liberal, like your own stuff.
Oh, so that's more like an independent contractor.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense to me. That makes sense. Let's go to Dave in Iowa. Dave, welcome to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Mary Jean is here with some of her information she collected via the exit polls.
Okay, but I wanted to say that it's not a coincidence that Hillary dresses like Dr. Evil.
What do you think about that, Mary Jean?
She
that
does.
Hillary dresses like Dr. Evil.
She's a poor dresser.
I can't even think about what Dr. Evil looks like.
Like Hillary Clinton.
Show a picture.
Let's see, Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Evil. Oh my God, she does. That's the guy with the pinky.
That's right.
Oh my God.
Do you think Dr. Evil's hot? Because you said you liked Hillary Clinton's fashion sense. And she does look a
But he
lot.
only wears gray.
Oh, I see. Because
But oh my God, they do dress alike.
They do dress alike.
What a coincidence.
Coinky Dink, right?
Yeah.
Let's hear more of who you met while you were out on the street. What type of haters did you say that you dealt with?
The lesbians, like the two girls talking about the kangaroo.
Is that oh, you didn't like them?
Well, they said kangaroos weren't cute because they're nasty animals.
Yeah.
I think they're cute.
Me too.
I'd pet one.
You would pet one?
Yeah.
What else would you pet?
Whatever else I was allowed to pet without being fired.
Got very sexual in here, didn't it, Mary?
Yeah, the tension's so thick you can cut it with a knife.
Oh, yeah.
Would you pet a kangaroo?
Yeah.
Metaphorically speaking?
Yeah, if it was long.
Yeah.
I see.
Apparently they smell bad too.
No, I doubt it.
Well, they're wild animals. I
Yeah.
heard they stink.
She was still talking about dicks.
Yeah.
Oh, so was I. My dick's a wild animal and it smells bad.
So the lesbians didn't treat you well from Australia?
They gave me a lot of nasty face expressions.
Why? Why do you think that is?
Because I started talking about animals. I guess Australians don't like that.
Do you think that maybe sometimes women are like jealous of you?
No.
You don't think so?
No, they got boobs too.
Maybe they didn't like the sexual nature or the sensual nature of your talk.
Provocative.
Provocative. Good
You
word.
think so?
They might have been a little taken aback by it.
Are you telling me, Jim, they don't like coming?
Oh, no. I would never disagree. I think they do like to come, but they don't like to talk about it publicly. They're probably embarrassed.
That's so weird.
They're ashamed.
Oh, I wonder if they use their fingers.
Should have asked them.
Yeah.
I should have.
You could ask. I couldn't ask that question. It would seem harassing. But if a hot girl asks, it's a different tone.
Do you know Mary Jean has fisted assholes before?
Have you
All
really?
the time. I love it.
Where have you done that?
Like out, like my friends' houses.
You have small hands.
Yeah, that's why I think they love my little phalanges.
What do you put a glove on?
Phalanges.
What are phalanges?
Fingers.
Oh.
So do you finger the ass first?
Yeah, I'll be like, fucking bitch. And I just like spit on the, okay, I learned how to do it the right way. Because before I didn't use a condom and then I would have that after anal smell on my
your
hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your hand smell like
super
someone's
gross.
asshole?
Yeah, but it didn't smell like dirty asshole. It just smelled like a baby donkey. It smelled weird. Like it smelled like a cum smell.
Okay.
But not like cum though.
Yeah, not.
Like how it smells like when you come from your asshole.
Yeah, not like a regular pussy cum. More like a stinge. Like it's like a moldu smell.
Moldu?
Yeah.
Like a baby donkey.
Like a baby donkey.
Yeah.
So, like, I learned how to put a condom now over my whole hand, and I just put.
Why not just get a deli glove? Why a condom over your whole hand?
Because who carries a glove?
Well, I feel that way about condoms.
Yeah. Jim's like, who has a fucking condom lying around?
The fisting thing. Wow.
Have you never been fisted?
No.
Yeah.
I love it.
A couple of fingers I can take and I'm all good, but a fist, no, absolutely not.
If you could take 2 fingers, you could take a fist.
Yeah,
Really?
that's what I've said to myself, but it just doesn't work out that way.
Do you think you could fist Jim?
If he lets me, I don't want to sexual harass him.
No, I couldn't take a fist. Couple of fingers in there just to straighten me out. Who's the boss? I'd be like, oh, you are.
Right.
I'm tapping
That's
out.
it.
Yeah,
That's
fuck that. My asshole just does not tolerate that behavior.
But Mary Jean, what have we learned? Where there's a will, there's a way, right?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Let's keep going with some of the people that you talked to exit polling here in Manhattan yesterday.
So, hi, it's Mary Jean again. What's your name?
Mark Kelly.
Mark Kelly, where are you
A
from?
lot of international people.
Oh my God, everybody was from Europe.
Yeah. So these people weren't actually voting.
No, they couldn't.
Right.
I thought everybody moved to Canada or something.
Who?
Like all the New Yorkers. were all-
Because they weren't.
I didn't find not one single American.
Huh.
Very weird.
Very weird.
So, hi, it's Mary Jean again. What's your name?
Mark Kelly.
Mark Kelly, where are you from?
I'm from the UK.
Oh my God, I love the UK because it's only 2 letters.
Yeah, right.
Nice
You know what the UK stands for?
United Kingdom.
There you go.
Look at you.
I just guessed it too.
You did?
Yeah.
You were right.
That was a good guess.
It's a great guess.
So, hi, it's Mary Jean again. What's your name?
Mark Kelly.
Mark Kelly, where are you from?
I'm from the UK.
Oh my God, I love the UK because it's only 2 letters.
Yeah, you're right.
Nice and easy, right?
Just like US. Yeah.
Oh my God, I get it. I never got it before. So if you would have lived here in America, who would you vote for?
That's a different choice. I would be probably voting against rather than for.
Who's that? I thought these people were fucking with me.
I'd be voting against rather than for.
Who's that?
And you were like, who's rather than for?
Oh, that's what he meant?
Yeah, instead of.
Oh.
You thought rather than for was a
Was
name?
a person.
Right.
No.
Right. Who's that? Yeah, no. Let's see.
So, hi, it's Mary Jean again. What's your name?
Mark Kelly.
Mark Kelly, where are you from?
I'm from the UK.
Oh my God, I love the UK because it's only 2 letters.
Yeah, you're right.
Nice and easy, right?
Just like US. Yeah.
Oh my God, I get it. I never got it before. So if you would have lived here in America, who would you vote for?
That's a difficult choice. I would be probably voting against rather than for.
Who's that?
I would vote against Donald Trump.
Oh, against. Okay, so you're such a Hillary fan, right?
I'm not such a Hillary fan, but I think she's preferable to Trump.
I love that. He goes, I'd be voting against rather than for, so I would vote against Donald Trump. And she goes, oh, so you're a giant Hillary fan. And he's like, no, that's the opposite of what I just said. I like better when you're not always on the same page as these people. You know why? Because it leads to more exploratory questions. Because you don't just let stuff sit there. You get to the bottom of stuff. That's why you're a good reporter. You ask the questions that are on your mind. Did you not know that U.S. was an abbreviation for our country?
No, he forgot the A, so.
Right.
What did you think U.S. was?
United States.
Yeah. You're right, but I mean, you said you forgot the A. No one says
United States of America. That's all I know.
Okay.
But you've never heard somebody be like, "Yeah, I'm from the U.S."
Very rare.
It's a little more rare. There you go. I'm from the U.S.
A
of
lot
A.
of only people from the Bronx say I'm from the U.S.
Well, it's like the teftification of the U.S. of A. There's always the A.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the recent teftification of the U.S. of A? Have you ever tefted?
Huh?
Tefted. It's when you have a flu and you sneeze and you shit into your pantyhose.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Yeah. Did you ever teft?
That's a teft.
I'm a girl.
Wow, who would have known? That's why we call that the teft box in there.
Yeah.
Because if you do have to, if you had come in with the flu, you would have to go in there to do it. That's
Absolutely.
why Travis stays in there. He spends most of the shows tefting into his pantyhose.
Hey, Travis.
It's true.
You think that's sexy?
Ooh.
That he shits into his pantyhose?
Yeah,
when he
he does.
sneezes?
Only if he has the flu.
Right.
Can't help himself.
It's a flu shit.
Yeah, it's like onion soup.
Ugh.
Disgusting, right?
Gagging.
We have one more clip here, and it's a guy making a point about democracy versus dynasty. What do you think about that in terms of, like, do you feel like the election was leaning towards a dynasty?
Like a change.
You think people wanted a change?
Because we already got Obama, so everybody's like used to let's get something new now.
So every 8 years they need something new.
Yeah, every 4, right?
Every 4.
Yeah, but Obama did 8.
Oh yeah, he did.
Isn't that crazy?
Shit, Bush did too.
You're right.
And Clinton.
You're right. But what about the first Bush?
No, he only did 4.
Yeah,
that's his dad.
That's right, Mary Jean. You know your fucking history.
You know what I'm
her political
saying?
history, yes.
She does. She's a good. This is actually the same guy. This is the British guy still.
Did you like Bill?
At the time, yeah.
Do you just call Bill Clinton Bill?
Yeah, Bill. Like,
Yeah.
I know him.
He's a cool guy,
We share
right?
the same birthday, so it's like, hey, Bill.
You do share the same birthday?
August 19.
Would you have sex with Bill Clinton?
Oh my God, I would suck his fucking dick, and then if he asked me to lick his asshole, I'd think about it.
You wouldn't just lick it on principle?
Like I would wipe the, with baby wipe first, and then I would think about licking his ass.
Would you really wipe the ass of the ex-president with baby wipes? You gotta just get in there. You gotta bite the bullet.
Hold on a second, Bill.
You gotta,
Wait,
please.
Bill.
For the U.S. of A. Just gotta get your face in there. Worry about the problem later.
Would you
Clean up later.
Would you let him put a cigar in your vagina?
Didn't he do that with Monica?
That's what he did.
It was lit.
It was lit.
Do you think that's sexy that he did that with the intern?
That's a little disrespectful, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
You
I
wouldn't
would have
allow
gotten
a guy to do that?
insulted.
You wouldn't
No.
allow- How about the president?
I don't know. It's like I gotta know a really good immigrant, and I want them to get their passport. So I would do them a favor and take one for the team.
If there was something to get out of it?
Yeah.
What about a cigarette in the asshole? Just a cigarette.
No. That's very offensive.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Yeah, I'm very anal about certain things.
is that a pun?
You don't want your body being used.
I just don't like my body to be disrespected. I love having fun. I love coming. I love swapping. I love spitting. I love the cursing while coming. And
Do you spit on people?
I'll spit in your asshole or in your dick. Yeah.
Okay.
You've spit in guys' dicks before?
Yeah, all the time. I
You
go,
peel the hole open and just spit into the hole?
Yeah. I've gone I'll spit you like that.
Oh, well, she's cursing it. Toy!
Yeah.
Toy!
You a dick eye.
Yeah.
Did you like Bill?
At the time, yeah.
Did you like that he got head from Monica Lewinsky?
I think they made a big deal out of something that a lot of politicians get up to.
Wait, do you think everybody's getting head?
No, I just think that I'm not a big fan of the Clintons and what they've done since with the Clinton Foundation and all the scandals surrounding that.
But don't you feel they're like the Kennedys? The new hip Kennedys.
Right.
The new hip candidate.
Definitely.
As a non-US citizen, I find it incredible that out of a population of over 240 million people,
Something like that.
you've chosen a candidate who is from the same family as a previous president.
It's funny. I've never met this guy. I've been saying that since day one. I'm glad other people notice that shit.
Yeah.
That's the best we could do. Is the fucking the same family again?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad other people see that.
And honestly, Obama because he brought in Hillary as Secretary of State, that administration was kind of coupled in with the Clinton thing. So it was really, it was Bush, Clinton, Bush, Clinton, and now they're trying to go do another Clinton, or before Donald Trump showed up. If Donald Trump hadn't have showed up, they were really pushing for another Bush-Clinton. Yeah, it was either going to be Jeb Bush or Hillary Clinton. What'd you think of Jeb Bush?
He was okay, but I don't remember his face. He didn't last long in the race.
No, he didn't.
Why?
He got bullied out of it.
Oh, shit.
Donald Trump made him look like a fucking dickhead.
They just became entitled and expected it to be their turn again.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks like his father.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like he looks like a simp.
He does.
No, he doesn't. He's just like a little wimpy guy. He doesn't have a strong presence or face.
Yeah, he
Just
should
looks
bleach
meek.
his teeth, then he'll look stronger.
His teeth are not good, right?
No. It's got a little bit of a yellow hue to them.
I don't know. I don't like the blue tie. He needs
the
to
yellow
work out a
teeth are
little.
no good.
Yeah,
He should stand up straight.
You don't think he has a
Yeah.
great body? He could tone up.
Show the picture in the
Yeah.
hoodie.
He has a hoodie?
Yeah, there's a picture of him in a hoodie where he looks kind of cool.
Oh my God, he's gangster.
You think so? You think that's gangster?
Apparently,
He
look.
couldn't look worse in a hoodie.
Why is he wearing a hoodie? No one ever wears a hoodie.
He looks like, he looks like E.T. He looks like the extraterrestrial.
Because he has the fucking zipper all the way up, and it's like, what a clod.
And he has very poor chin definition.
Yeah.
So like there's kind of like it's just kind of blends. His chin blends into his neck.
I understand the chin thing, as my chin is not as pronounced as people would believe.
Well, it's gotten better. It
It's
used to
gotten
be
much better.
It used to be fairly bad.
But, you have to understand what you can wear.
Yes.
Always wear things open to highlight that there's more body underneath the chin.
Yes.
Where you stop your zipper in mid-chest so that it opens
Yeah.
up before the chin. You don't zip it right up to the lack of chin.
Right.
That's
Unless
highlighting.
it's really, really cold.
Yeah, fair enough, but it wasn't really cold there. He was just doing that for a photo.
Like Mary, if you're wearing a hoodie, you're probably only going to zip it halfway up the titties so you can still see some cleave, right?
Or they just don't go up because my boobs are so big.
They are, aren't they? What size are they?
I really don't know. Like 32 something.
32, are those Fs?
I think so.
Well, what size bra are you wearing right now? You're wearing a bra.
They're 32 triple D.
Triple D.
Triple D.
Yeah, but it feels small. Like my boobs.
Do you
are
want
coming
bigger
out.
breasts or no?
No, I actually want them smaller, but I want to give birth first, so then I can make them smaller.
Okay.
Right. You're gonna give. So you want to give birth and then shrink
Apparently.
your breast down?
Yeah, after, because once you start like producing milk, they change and
Right.
they get soggy and all that.
Are you on the pill?
Yeah. I'm trying to trick somebody into getting pregnant.
Good girl.
Has it been successful at all yet?
Not yet.
But you are
I got
working
my period.
on it. You are working on it though.
Yeah.
Oh, you got your period right now? And you're not wearing a panties? I love her. She just fucking
No.
pops in a plug
Wait,
and
wait,
leaves
wait.
the
No,
house.
I don't have my period now.
Oh.
No, but like I still get it.
Okay. I thought you had it now and then
Yeah,
just came
no,
out without
and the
drawers.
string is just like, hey.
Yeah,
No.
it's great.
So if you're with a guy, you just tell him, just do it inside. Everything's fine.
No, like I'm planning to make holes in the condoms so I can trick the guy and be like, wait, we use protection.
Right.
Good for you.
Because that's smart, because then you can not only get pregnant, but you can get him on the hook for some child support, right?
Oh, I didn't think about the child support, but that's a good idea too.
You can get some money.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I was just hoping maybe he'll marry me.
Oh, you think that
like him enough?
That what?
What if you don't like him enough?
Well, I'm gonna have to fucking like him. I'm trying to trick him into having a baby.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Silly of me to ask.
Yeah, so that's the plan, is to
Yeah.
get yourself.
Like I want a husband, not like a sugar daddy.
I see.
call it.
So you're going to guilt him into marrying you after you're pregnant.
Yeah.
So you're just going to trick him the whole way.
Gotta do it.
It's right. That's right, Mary. Have you tried like dating websites or anything like that?
No, I'm not into that.
You don't like that?
Well, he would have to be cool with you doing films and you dancing. That's hard for some guys.
Yeah, but that's in my past life. You should accept me.
In the past. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I haven't fucked in a while, so.
So you wouldn't keep dancing?
That's the plan. I don't want to be a stripper anymore after I have a kid.
Whoa.
Yeah, and saw all these strippers now that have kids and still dance. So
Yeah.
I would be like a hypocrite.
Well, you got your salon.
You
Yeah.
got the salon. How old are you?
I am 27.
Okay. So that's why now you're thinking, okay, now is a good time to start trying to trick somebody into knocking me up.
And like in 2 years, yeah.
Right.
So beware,
30.
motherfuckers.
Now,
yeah, before 30.
Yeah, if Mary Jean throws pussy at you before she's 30, fucking be careful.
Are you worried about divorce or anything like that? Or that doesn't really...
I'm hoping I don't get divorced.
I don't think
to
you
be
will.
honest.
I don't think you will.
Like, I'll be that crazy bitch. You're not fucking divorcing me, you know?
Right. Because you don't want to get divorced because you don't want to get violent.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a physical altercation with a gentleman?
Unfortunately, yeah.
What happened?
That's not my thing. Drama happens.
Well, who started it?
It's always them. I'm like Gandhi, Jim.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, now, what did he do that made him start being physical?
Not wanting to have sex.
You didn't want to have sex?
A lot of guys do that. Yeah. They think I just automatically want to fucking give them a blowjob or I want to have sex with them, and it doesn't work like that.
What did he do?
I don't know. They could say like a rude comment, and I could say something back, and they try to shove me or something. It happened like a few times.
Did they shove you?
Yeah.
What was your rude comment back?
You fucking dick, or curse them out.
Okay.
Right. And then and you hit them back?
I try not to ever hit guys just because I know I could get punched.
Sure.
You know?
Have
you ever been punched?
No, thank God, no. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I wouldn't even know how to feel.
I would seek vengeance for you if that had happened.
I actually did get punched.
Oh.
But it wasn't like.
What was it?
Yeah.
What happened when you got punched?
Yeah.
I call 911.
Well, who punched you? Or what was the relationship to the person?
A fucking dick who sexual assaulted me. So it was, yeah.
Wow.
At home or at work?
No, outside. Like, I went out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what, did he grab you?
Yeah.
Did you bust him? Did you get him busted?
What's the matter, Mary Jane?
It's okay.
Let's talk about dicks and pussy now. I don't want to cry.
No, it's okay. We didn't mean to go down any road.
Is it a traumatic memory, or you're sad because of the person it happened with?
Doesn't matter. Let's keep talking about other stuff.
It's okay.
I'm used to this reaction with women looking at me.
Right. Sometimes they get emotional and
just depressed and sad. My face has that effect.
This is what I've got going for me.
My face is known as a joy spoiler.
Oh, Mary, we didn't mean to make you upset. You okay?
I'm fine. Okay.
I thought so.
Wow.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, we didn't mean to bring up a bad memory.
No.
That's how conversations go.
Yeah.
Fuck, guys.
Well, is it something you haven't thought about in a while, and you think
I try to forget about it, because it's just like
it's shitty.
It happened. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay to be sad about something.
My mascara's running.
That's okay. You wiped it
all right.
off.
I've had that happen.
Your mascara run?
It has, yes.
It's not waterproof.
Well, you probably didn't expect to come in and get upset just talking about dicks and pussies in the election.
You should understand that when I'm around, the odds are this is going to happen.
Right, right. Yeah, Jim
Yes, women tend to cry in my presence.
draw this out in women.
I call it making them squirt. So it's one of those things. Yeah, we love those things that you put out of your mind,
right?
And then it comes back, and it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
But it's good you got the person in trouble. Good.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. And now, guess what?
Did it change you at all, or no? Did it make you like a different person?
It made me more like more cautious, I guess.
A little more defensive too.
Not really. Just. This is not fun. It's supposed to be Fun Wednesday.
No, I know.
It's okay. Most of the country feels like you do right now.
Every Wednesday.
No, I mean because the election.
Oh. Yeah, no. It's okay. It happens. But you're successful now is the point.
Yeah.
You have a good life. You opened your fucking salon. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a dream come true. Most people don't get that off the ground. I know how hard you worked for that. It's awesome.
You were able to come into a terrible radio show?
Yeah.
Hang out.
Yeah. Do you want to hear the last clip?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. All right. Let's hear the last clip.
Did you like Bill?
At the time, yeah.
Did you like that he got head from Monica Lewinsky?
I think they made a big deal out of something that a lot of politicians get up to.
Wait, do you think everybody's getting head?
No, I just think that I'm not a big fan of the Clintons and what they've done since with the Clinton Foundation and all the scandals surrounding that.
But don't you feel they're like the Kennedys? The new hip Kennedys.
The new hip candidate.
Definitely.
As a non-US citizen, I find it incredible that out of a population of over 230, 240 million people,
Something like that.
you've chosen a candidate who is from the same family as a previous president, same as the Bushes. It's a bit more like a dynasty rather than a democracy to me.
I get it. Are you going to come tonight?
Come where?
In your hands, in your sheets, inside your
I
girl?
thought this was a radio interview.
It is. I was just curious.
Did you ever get the answer from him?
No, he just kept giving me weird looks.
He chose not
He
to
probably
answer.
didn't know how to answer it because he probably was going to.
Hey, I think he was going
Go
to.
home and
Yeah.
tug
He
his little
said he
wiener.
did. He was like,
He was nodding.
He was in bed.
yeah, he was
like, I
definitely
don't want.
nodding.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, but I'm definitely going to come. I'm definitely going to come. Well, Mary Jean, thank you for being our reporter.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm sorry that we upset you today.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good. You get that stuff out. It's like when you mentally vomit something. Sometimes you got to just
Yeah, yeah.
get it out.
I just forgot. Sometimes I forget about it.
Yeah.
And then when I think about it again, like I think about that time and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, could have, would have, kind of, I think like that.
You blame yourself, you mean? Like,
No, I
should've?
don't blame myself. I know better, and I'm always very cautious. I'm very alert if a guy is like coming towards me or something, and for me to put myself in that situation and trust that person, and that person to do that to me, it sucks, and that's just a lesson in life, and I've learned to just, I grow from it, and that's why I try not to think about it. It's in the past, whatever, it happened.
Is it in something more like one of those things that was a recent past or quite a while ago that you put away?
Like a year, 2 years ago, recent.
Oh.
Yeah. But it helped. Like I lost a lot of work for it too, which sucked.
Why'd you lose work?
Like a lot of people didn't want to work with me because of what I did. Like I reported. And
because so much of that goes on that gets unreported.
Yeah. And when you speak on it and you say something, people try to put you like in a corner, and they don't want to touch you. They don't want to talk about you. It's more like, oh, it's your fault. You should just stay shut. Or like I got blamed a lot. Oh, you shouldn't have never done porn, or he wouldn't see you like that. Like stuff like that. Like a lot of ignorance.
Blaming
stuff.
you
Like
just
it was
because
your
of
fault.
your lifestyle choices that you asked for it. In a way.
Because like it sucked.
Well, I want you to know that Jim Norton and I, we want to talk to you and touch you all the time. So you don't ever have to worry about that.
But we feel that way with each other and Travis, too.
That's true. We love touching.
We're just creeps.
We love touching.
Exactly. That's why he stays behind that glass. He's like grabbing his little penis.
He loves it too. Look,
He
he's
certainly does.
blushing.
Of course I do.
Can't get his work done.
No.
I'm a mess. I'm a flustered mess.
I just reach over and I grab his little wiener and I pinch it until he cries.
Is Hillary speaking?
She's about to.
Okay, maybe we should take a break?
Yeah.
A quick break and
Okay,
come back.
let's take a break. We're going to come back. Mary Jean, thank you for coming.
Yeah,
Thank
great
you
job.
for having me. It's my first time in the Jim Norton and Sarah
And we'll have to do more of these.
Yes. I think, am I out of line when I say Mary Jean? I elect her as our official on-the-street correspondent?
Yeah, I can't think of any other options. My only, like I said, my minor criticism, and it was not even it was just make sure that they're mic too so we can hear both of them.
Well, that sounds to me like not a problem with the reporter, but a problem with her engineer.
Perhaps
Adrian,
maybe what you could do is you could mic Mary Jean with a wireless or something, so this way she doesn't have to worry about it and she can hold it in their face.
Or you know what you could do?
This way they can be...
Your job.
Upgrade.
No.
How do you like that?
Yeah. I understand how it is in the hustle and the bustle of the Big Apple. You get caught up in the moment.
I just think sexual. Like every time I put a mic in their mouth, I think they're gonna think about blowjobs. So I try not to, put it right in their mouth.
No, it's not. Or at least use a white mic, out of respect. Big black one frightens people.
It is. It's scary.
They'll be like,
We'll
Right
hear
back?
what Hillary Clinton's going to say. Yeah, after this. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, kisses.
On Twitter, somebody said to me, "Can one of you emotionless zilches give Mary Jean a hug?" But you know why? It's like when someone's talking about something like that, you don't. It's like almost like there's no need to. You let them talk about it. I don't want to put a physical touch on somebody.
Yeah.
When they're describing that because I don't know exactly what that consists of, and I don't feel it's appropriate or it's not my place to walk over and just kind of physically touch somebody while they're talking about that.
No, I was with you on that.
Sam and I hugged each other.
Right.
We take every opportunity we can to queer off a little. I don't care who knows that.
I just said, isn't this great?
Yeah.
Isn't this amazing?
Especially after Sam saw how good you are at hugging.
Yeah, he liked it.
I hated it.
No, he liked it. He liked it.
Please. He's laughing.
I think it was on Snapchat and Instagram and all that at Jim and Sam show, but the hug you gave me yesterday was very uncomfortable.
It was uncomfortable for that fucking lump in the front of your pants.
There wasn't anything in the front of my pants.
It's a tumor.
Let's don't forget you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at Jim and Sam Show, at Jim and Sam Show across all forms of social media. George H.W. Bush has congratulated Donald Trump on his win, which is surprising because I think they said that the Bush family was not voting for Donald at all after the way poor Jeb was treated. But Hillary Clinton has yet to give her concession speech. It's now almost 11 o'clock here on the East Coast, and Hillary hasn't said a word. Let's go to Lady Trucker. Lady Trucker, welcome to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Good morning, Samuel. Good morning, James.
Hey.
Is Hillary taking her shit, or did she have like a runny-grunny accident?
I mean, how funny was that when Donald brought up that Hillary took a shit at her debate?
Did he say that?
Do you remember that? You don't remember that? Oh, when Donald just brings up, we all know where Hillary was, and that was disgusting. That was disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so bad. It was so, but it was. I'm sure we'll have lots of Trump comments like that to continue on with. I don't know where Hillary is.
She's supposed to talk. She didn't talk last night.
Oh, here's the Hillary clip.
She's probably.
I thought she gave up. Where did she go? Where did Hillary go? They had to start the debate without her. Phase 2. What? I know where she went. It's disgusting. I don't want to talk about it. No.
It's disgusting that Hillary Clinton goes to the bathroom.
Yeah. Picturing both of those holes over water. Yeah, she was supposed to fucking talk.
She was supposed to talk at 9:30.
15 minutes late. And I think she's just humiliated.
I do too.
And I also think that she's probably trying to find the perfect words because she can't say good luck to Trump. She hates him. So she's probably trying to figure out a way, how do I say this and keep my dignity and still be professional without praising a guy I hate so much.
It also, I think, said that Obama was going to talk today at 12:15. Yeah, it is. It's one of those things where, look, for months, they've been predicting that they were going to win.
Yeah.
And I say they because it's Hillary and Obama, and Donald Trump was going to lose.
Yeah.
And all we were hearing was, well, we better make sure this stays unified. Hey, Donald, you better do the right thing. You better keep everything unified.
You better concede properly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now that Donald Trump won the election in a very fair way, Hillary doesn't know what to do. Obama doesn't know what to do. All these people, because they set it up in such a way, they positioned Donald Trump as a person who was very, very bad for the country.
Shoes on the other foot. I mean, that's it. They don't know how to do it.
The what?
Shoes on the other foot.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because that's what happened. They thought it was going to be...
Why'd you say shoes?
It's on the other foot.
Shoes?
On the other foot.
Shoes?
Yeah.
Let's go to Jamal in Indonesia.
Oh, sorry about Sam should apologize to him.
He's back.
Don't be Trump. Say you're sorry.
I'm not going to.
You're wrong.
I don't believe him yet.
Hi, Jamal.
Hi, hello Jim, hello Sam. It's very funny. I can't believe I have to keep proving to you guys that I'm legit. But if you want, I can just say something in Indonesian. It's simple.
No, we believe you. I mean, if we're wrong, we're wrong. We've been wrong before.
What do you all in Indonesia? What do you all think of the way things went for us last night?
Well, I can tell you what I think, but I don't know what.
Wait, all right, tell me what you think.
Yeah, your thoughts.
I mean, this whole election thing. I'm crashing down. I'm so nervous. I'm talking to my heroes.
That's what's up.
Excuse me for a second, but the whole political correctness thing. I mean, I think political correctness is a good thing, but you guys really take it to the extreme. I mean, I remember the times when the whole draw Muhammad thing, and people are screaming, why can't we draw him? It's free speech. But now, here we are. People are getting fired and ridiculed, and their life destroyed, their family torn apart because a single online comment or sometimes even private conversation. And when you guys talk, you guys, I'm such a mess.
That's okay. Tell me this. Do you think it's disgusting when Hillary Clinton goes to the bathroom?
It's very disgusting. Trump is funny, and I love that he win. But back to my point, when now people ask, hey, what happened to free speech? And the left just replies, well, it doesn't mean there's no consequences. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's all because you let mentally challenged women run your communities. Men love women.
The ones that like me are.
What mentally challenged women are running communities? I don't understand what you're saying.
You let women loose. Men love women, and sometimes they will say and do anything if they think there's even a slight chance they can get laid. And now here we are. It's about my feelings, fuck logic, fuck science. It's just plain insane. I really hope you can recover from 8 years of Obama.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
See you, man. Thank you.
You know what the fuck he's talking about?
Not a word of it, because the connection wasn't... It sounded like he was on a speakerphone. It was probably an internet phone or something. It was hard to understand.
I also don't think he's making any sense. I don't think what he's saying is making any sense.
Okay, now Mary Jean just texted she has a feature gig that she had forgot to plug. I'm guessing at what club?
It's at Show Palace.
Show Palace in here in the city?
No, it's in Long Island City. It's on Wednesday, November 23rd. It says 21st Street, Long Island City. Phone number 718-937-6969.
Okay, yeah. So what date?
Wednesday, November 23rd, day before Thanksgiving.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, she really is sexy and she's really sweet. So go support her on when she's doing that. Go out with your friends and watch Mary Jean.
Yeah, and tell her you heard her on this show. She'll love it.
Yeah, radio program.
Yeah. Kevin in New York. Welcome to Jim and Sam.
Hey, Jim. Hey, Sam.
Hello. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Hillary's not making a speech or anything. She's too busy at home trying to figure out how to get her bags packed and get to a country that doesn't have extradition rights.
You know what it is, man? I literally think she's just trying to think of how she's going to say this. This is not like when McCain's concession speech, I thought was even better than Obama's acceptance speech. I thought that was a really beautiful, graceful concession.
It was really good.
She just, I think, does not know what to say.
It could be.
She's so used to, she's not great at talking sincerely. And I think she doesn't want to totally lie and say, hey, I wish my opponent, because there's been such fucking hatred between these two. He did the best he could. He praised her strength.
And her ability as a fighter. Like, he didn't say anything about her as a person. She fought really hard, which she did. Trump said what he could say without vomiting. And that's what she'll have to do. What can I say? It's easy to say when you win something human about your opponent and move on. When you lose, it's even harder to give a concession speech which praises him and yet doesn't seem like a sore loser. She's got a lot to accomplish in this speech, and I guarantee you she's panicking. Think about what happened at that debate when they were asked to say nice things about each other. That's what Donald said. Hillary's a fighter and she's running a good campaign, and all Hillary could do was say, well, his children are good.
I thought that was very nice, though.
Yeah, but that's nothing about, like, she doesn't have anything good to say about him.
No, but praising someone's family is a way of saying, like, I understand that he did a good job with his family. Like, I like this about his family. And I think that's a nice compliment to give somebody. When you praise their family and you're giving them credit for having a great family,
I think it's also a nice way to get out of actually complimenting a person directly.
Yeah, probably.
Because you're complimenting the kids. Because what are the kids haven't said anything shitty about you.
Well, she could have said something nice, like,
this guy's a riot.
He's funny. Why not?
How funny would that have been if she just stands up and goes, this guy's a riot.
But he said some nice things about it. They're like, what do you think of Hillary? He said, sweet. You don't like that?
So stupid. Doesn't make any sense.
It does.
I'm very anxious. No.
Oh.
To hear how the rest of the day is going to go with all this stuff. I think everybody's just kind of processing. Everybody's just kind of walking around a little bit hungover, like can't really believe that this is happening.
Plus, it's over. The whole election thing is over now.
We thought it was over. Like, the election thing is over, but the Trump thing, we're now committed to it through 2020.
Saturday Night Live is going to have fucking funny sketches for 4 more years. Comics I know it sounded like a lot of comics didn't want him, but it's going to be good for comedians. He's much more make funnable than Hillary is.
And John Oliver's going to do extremely well.
I wonder if he'll talk about it.
I don't know.
It would be funny if he just didn't address it.
He didn't bring it up at all.
Does he like Trump?
John Oliver?
Yeah.
I think that he's kind of in the middle right now. Like, he likes some of his policies, but not all of them. So I think that that's what he's going to have to kind of tackle and deal with.
Okay.
Well, we're out of time. I guess.
Oh, nerds.
We'll talk about Hillary's speech tomorrow. If she gives it by then, she's just going to stall and stall and
They
stall.
said it's now closer to 11, obviously.
Wait, it is? What are they going to watch?
10:53. What are they saying?
Oh, good. He's back.
Very, very good. Very, very good.
I'm going to be in Fort Lauderdale next week, and I'm going to be in Saratoga Springs. I got a whole bunch of gigs leading up to my special. I believe all the tickets that are gone. But I really am looking forward to this. So this has been very fun. Thank you to Mary Jean for coming in. Someone on Twitter, and he's a fan of the show. He's like, "Why do you have these porn chicks in it?" It's like, dude, every segment we do is not going to make every person happy. If you have porn chicks in it every day and all your talk, but if you don't have any girls in, people complain. There's no balance that's going to make everybody happy.
Yeah.
So we're just doing what we do, and the segments you don't like, I get it. You don't have to listen to them. It's cool.
We have porn chicks in sometimes because Jim and I both like porn chicks, and we like talking to them about sex stuff.
Yeah, and
it's
we have
fun and it's funny.
And I didn't have that for a long time. But if you overuse it and every day, but it's like every time there's a girl in, there's some guys that are like, a fucking chick.
Yeah,
like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah,
Relax.
too bad. We're gonna have women on the show because Jim and I we like women.
Yeah,
and we need to remind ourselves of that because we spend so much time together.
It's all male energy,
and sometimes Jim and I forget, and we get lost in each other, and that's not where I want to be.
Absolutely not. We get lost in each other's eyes. Is that what you're saying?
I
look at those
directly.
fucking Muppet eyebrows and I look beneath them and I'm just lost. I'm lost.
You didn't need to take a shot there, but we'll be back tomorrow.
Do we have any guests?
I don't know. I'll have to talk to Roland.
Travis is shaking his head no.
Maybe we'll
As
try
far
to.
as I know.
Okay.
Maybe we'll try to get somebody to talk about the election in tomorrow. Maybe one of the Fox News ladies.
Yeah, I guess somebody. Megyn Kelly wants to come on the show.
She does, but you don't really.
I think we should take her.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it after the show.
Nah, psych.
Goodbye.